You think I would get used to muting the bike by now? Yeah, like, I'm never used to it. I always forget that I did that. Hello, all. Thank you all for so patiently waiting for Streamer to arrive. Streamer got here as fast as he could because Streamer cares about you. Good evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Nice hat today. Thanks. Apparently, it's a cheap knockoff of, like, an actual series in Australia. Like, there's a full series of hats like these, and I got, like, the $10 versions that are, like, really cheap and shitty made. I just thought they looked kind of cool. I thought that was kind of neat. Thank you, DKGM. I thought they were nice. Thanks for the tier 1. It's not come Wednesday. Nope, you already got your day of the week. You only get one. I want to see more Nasby. Well, Nasby 2 is coming out very soon. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Cringe Confessional night. First night in the new place. I don't know how it's going to go. We're all going to figure it out together. Oh, look at all those claimed subs. Wow, congrats, guys. That's a lot for tonight. That's a lot of people getting free subs. Did you guys get the notification about the free sub? Congrats. I hate when people get free subs. You would. You just can't be happy for everybody getting what you paid for free. It's almost September. I wonder what that's going to look like. Yeah, Taizai has a code. A lot of people that are already subs, they get free sub codes. So if you guys want those, just at a sub in chat and bug them and annoy them until they give you their code. They all have one. They'll tell you that they don't. But if you see somebody in chat that's already subbed, just keep adding them over and over the whole stream. And eventually they'll give you their code. Yeah. Now you're going to see what it's like to be me. See how you like it. Can I use my claim gift to escape the ad bomb? No, but you can bring somebody else into the bunker with you. You already have a sub. Just pull somebody in with you. Save a friend. Thank you, Stuart. I've been here a year. Here's a reminder to play Mario 64. It's been so long since I've done that. Put everybody in paintings. The way he says paintings is terrific. It's very good. Hi, Coney. Do you take live Cringe Confessionals? No, because we have to screen them. Every cringe story that gets sent to me has been looked over by my mod team. They've looked at it and been like, actually, this should go on, this shouldn't go on, whatever. So, they have to look at it. I think most streams have 40. Apparently, a lot of people submit some really fucked up shit to Cringe Confessional. Like some really bad stuff. I tried to read some that weren't screened once. Like, I was just randomly picking them out of the Google Doc that gets made out of responses, and I got told explicitly in no uncertain terms not to do that ever. Ever. So Drake for Keenan E. Compton for putting these together. Coney's poor virgin eyes. I don't be reading that shit. That's the mod's problem. How far back are we on submittals? October, November, I think. Something like that. Hey, so listen. A while ago, I said that I was gonna do, Roblox Thursday, right? And it didn't quite work out because of X and Y and Z. But we're gonna do it because apparently there's a Pikmin Roblox game, which somebody put in my Discord, and I really want to do that. Next week. Okay? For realsies. There's so much I haven't gotten to. I need to do the room decoration stream and the Roblox stream and all kinds of stuff. So much to do. Surely next week. Yes, truly. For real. I'm going to be a Bulborb. I'm going to eat all you guys. I'm going to eat you. Play it soon before the hype dies out. I don't know when I will. Friday is for the gamers. Friday is Bomb Rush. Maybe Sunday? Maybe Roblox Sunday? Coney, I feel like your arcade cabinet is breaking more every day in lore. Dude, it's just fucking... I could take a whole stream talking about it. I don't want to bug you guys. I don't want to annoy you with the whole story. It's just annoying. The screen is busted. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to bug you. All right, let's do some confessionals, okay? It's so fucked up. All right, making the tweet. That dog? We're doing Cringe Confessional! Tonight is the night. Thank you, Football Paste. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Where are the buttons on your cabinet? See, that's the problem. That's the problem. When I moved it into my new place, tweets out, boost it, boost it, boost it. When I moved into my new place, you have to take the panel off, but the screen is broken because of vertical collapse. And the problem is that you can't fix it. I bought the new screen, but it didn't plug in right away, so I had to hire somebody who didn't know what they were doing. There's only one guy in the state that knows how to fix this shit, and he's the guy that is booked up until November. And I got him 3 months ago, and now he won't fix it. Now I don't have anybody else in the state to fix it because apparently Maryland is full of people that don't know how to do this shit. Nobody knows how to fix this. You asked me! Take your hands off your ears. You wanted the answer. This shit an entire quest. It's fucked up. And I can't do it myself because I might die. Because famously, I don't know if you guys know this, but we talked about it before. This shit, there's a tube on the back. And if you touch the tube, you die. Not a joke. You'll die. It conducts a lot of electricity. I will die. There's a wire back there that will literally kill me. So I'm not doing that. Is there a safe way to discharge it? I don't know. I'm going to pay somebody to do it. I'm not doing that myself. That's fucking crazy. Not as crazy, however, as the deal that you can get from Scentbird. Fellas, tonight's stream is sponsored by Scentbird. Scentbird sends you designer fragrances right to your doorstep in these convenient little packages. Where did my convenient little packages go? Aha! These convenient little packages. You get little samples of all kinds of different scents and fragrances, colognes, perfumes, whatever you're into, you can get them sent to you. They sent me 3 different scents here, and I don't really like 2 of them, but I like one of them, but Mal likes the other one, so I guess that's the date night smell, and I don't wear cologne very often anyway. Which is why I like this, because it only gives you a little bit. I've had a backlog of cologne since I was like 17 years old, and I'm double that now, so I'm old as hell. So if you want to get the smelling good, check out Scentbird, and they'll send some designer fragrances right to your doorstep. It's great. All you have to do is pick a scent, activate your subscription, get your fragrance, and you can even take a quiz to figure out exactly what you want to smell like. They've got Bulgari, Marc Jacobs, Michael Kors, Toka, Balenciaga, Versace, Gucci, Prada, all kinds of different scents, no matter what you're into. So check out Scentbird, and guess what? If you go below the stream and click on the panel or use coupon code Coney, oh, you're not going to believe this. You can actually get your first month for only $7.62. Get scents delivered right to you. Trust me, your significant other is gonna thank you. And if you don't have a significant other, maybe you will if you try Scentbird. And if this doesn't help you, I'm out of ideas. Maybe try plastic surgery or go to a dentist. Thank you, Scentbird, for sponsoring today's stream. Scentbird, it just makes sense. I like that. I like that. I'm going to steal that, chatter. Gonna have a lot of stories tonight. Cringe tales of love lost and unrequited affection. So, you know, remember Scentbird as we get through these tonight, okay? It's important.
Hey, Coney.
Hi, Knuckles.
Glad you like the Time Lil Joe and Jingle. Do you want a Cringe Confessional them song?
I would love that. If you could do such a thing. I already have one, but you know what? I would like another one. I think I would like that. This song was kind of stupid. I kind of like this. This is from Sute Hakun, Sunset Shore, Stage 6. Or so it says. I'm trying to find the theme song. I always play this theme song for Cringe Confessional, but I can never actually find it. I think I have it in my watch later. So today's video did pretty good. In case you guys didn't see it, we put out the, name of a fighting game character video. It did pretty good. I think 2 out of 10. So, not bad. I think, it was 90s music. That's the problem. I think, Friend Alias. Ad dropping right now. Can't save you. I can't save you. It's dropping right now, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. The only thing you can do is get in the Prime bunker. Drop a Twitch Prime or a Tier 1, otherwise you're going to get some ads. Don't worry, I'm not going to start Cringe Confessional until the ads are over. I'll see you in a bit. Send the 3-minute bomb. This is just a taste of my power. Can I put on a 10-minute bomb? They used to have a 10-minute bomb. Did they get rid of that? Damn, I guess not. That would be funny. The actual nuclear blast, just an atom bomb of ads. Damn. Which number is the Dandori video? It was 1 out of 10. So Dandori did 1 out of 10, and then the second thing did 1 out of 10, the tier list, and then this one is doing 2 out of 10. So not bad, but not as good as the other ones. I don't know why that song is funny to me. You know what song that reminded me of? Whenever I hear that sound, I think of this. And then I think of the other thing. You know, the other thing. 1 out of 10 means it performed out of the last 10 vids. Yes. Yes. It was, it's the #1 video of the last 10. Speak on that, streamer. The other thing. You don't get it? You guys don't know speak on that? I love it when my chat tells me to speak on that. Like you're facilitating the discussion. Like you guys are the ones you're hosting. Okay, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Elaborate? It's not funny if I explain it now. Some of you know. Some of you know. Anyone that is awareing knows. Do I have to tell the story again? Nobody knows it? In too deep, just send it. I hate telling stories multiple times because I feel like people are going to get sick of me. So a long time ago, there was a tweet, and it was like, okay, what if every time you climaxed in the bedroom, right, a song plays. Every time you climax, a song plays, it just involuntarily, a song will go off. And I thought this would be the funniest one. I thought this would be really funny. Because it's 4 minutes long. It's a 4-minute long song. And you can't stop it. It would just keep going. And the best part is that around the middle, and think about it, you got to do cleanup, right? You know, you're both getting dressed again. There's a lot of things that's happening. You think it's over. It's starting to wrap up. You're like, all right, we had a great time. And now it's time for round 2. Get right back into it. The rest of the 4 minutes. The rest of the time. And now it's faster. Now it just keeps going. It's not going to stop. Imagine having to explain this to your loved one the first time you got intimate. Imagine that. Yeah, there's a whole second verse. I'm sorry. It's going to happen every time. Is that not the funniest thing in the fucking world? I think that is so funny. I think I am so funny for coming up with it. If you climax more than once with the songs overlap or start over, check out this fucking pig over here. Climaxing more than once in a session. What the fuck? Are you an Olympic athlete? The hell is that? Or a woman? I guess. In under 4 minutes? That's what I'm saying. What kind of refractory period is that? Did you pre-test this bit? This is an old-ass bit. I love it. This is so funny to me, and I don't care what you think. I think it's the funniest thing I've ever come up with other than the Bleach joke. Which also has... Never mind. Kind of weird, right? Okay. Not yet. All right. This is B tier on your list of jokes. I think that's a compliment, right? That's a good thing. That means that that's so good that it's still a B tier, which is nice. That's fine with me. That sounds good. All right. First time at the new place. I got to figure this out. What? Like that? A little bit further. Okay. Ahaha lol uka pabuta pinchi. Oh ha 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 ha. This guy's having a fucking ball in chat. Jabba with a new account. That's the one guy. That's pretty good. All right. It's good. Dude, Reptar was everywhere at Nasby. That character's just good at low level, I think. You always pick the heavies. Okay. Oh, god damn it. I forgot. Oh, this is harder, isn't it? I guess I go here and here. Just cut it off a little bit. Yeah, this is probably fine. Yeah, this is enough room, I think. And then we do a little bit on movie magic. Pop a cheeky one of these. Oh, baby. The illusion. Master magician. It's like you're really here. Oh, shit. I got to download the thing from Vince. Hold on. He sent me the new bug. I can't believe it's been a month and a half since we've done this. I love this kind of stream. Cringe Confessional is fun. Feels like it would get kind of old, but I think since we don't do it too often, it's good. Where does this go? Oh, here. Ta-da! Charles loves Cringe Confessional. Hazmat. I was saying that last stream. Charles loves two things. My chat and Cringe Confessional. Those are his two favorite things. I listened to Tweak Talks today. Good show. I was driving around. I might be getting a new car, which I don't want to do because my existing car is good. However, there is a long back wait on the car that I want, so I have to put in the order now. My car is running great. But I feel like it might not be in a year because it's a 2014, and I feel like it just hit 100K miles, so I think in a year it might go bad. What kind of car? Are you getting another asshole car? I want a Bronco. I like Broncos. Yeah. It is another asshole car. It is another asshole car. It really is. I know. The OJ. They look really good. Dude, they're really hard to find because they're so popular. You know what I really want more than anything, unironically, is manual. I want my stick shift back. I love driving stick, and I have been apart from it for 10 years. Makes me so sad. Driving stick is so different. My car is great. Listen, everybody shits on my Dodge Charger, but it has been very reliable and has been fantastic for me. So fuck you guys. Dodge makes a good vehicle. All right? It's not bad. It's a good Charger. Has got the ride in it. We went to Cane's. It was good. Coney, do you want a 2013 Volkswagen? As soon as I read Volkswagen, no. My wife has a Volkswagen, and it's bad. All right. I was supposed to use a different platform tonight, but it's not going to work for this. So we got to do it this way. All right. Who's ready for some cringing? Thoughts on Mazda L? I literally talked while I was unplugged. I only like Toyota and Dodge, I think. Something like that. Harbinger of failure. I'm going to pick up this Bronco, and it's going to have like 8 different recalls on it. It's fucked. But you're getting a Bronco. Fuck yeah, Broncos rule, man. Have you seen the new Broncos? Shit goes a bit foolish. I am turning into my dad, though. I told you guys that my dad is like that one type of white guy who like goes to the Outer Banks and drives a Jeep and listens to Dave Matthews Band and Jack Johnson. Like, I'm turning into him. Yeah. I just think they're cool. I miss having a truck, and I mix stick shift. That's all it is. All right, let's get started. By the way, if you guys don't stick around for the whole stream, that's okay. But let me tell you, no stream tomorrow. We're moving to Friday. Charles! How did I know Charles would be in here, too? Charles and Haz in the building for Cringe Confessional. Love that. We're moving to Friday because Friday is, what the hell? Friday is, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. And I might do a double feature with Texas Chainsaw Massacre on the side stream. By the way, last thing, my friend and I both bought Remnant 2. And I think it's stream poison for me to stream Remnant 2, but I've been interested, so that might be on the side stream. I don't know. Maybe. Feels like it would be career poison, but no Roblox. We're doing Roblox. It'll go up next week. Okay. Who's ready? Me. I am. Okay. In life, there's Roblox. And there will be. Okay. I hope we get good stories tonight. Before we get started, well, I'll do this during the intro. Although I guess it doesn't matter because YouTube won't see it anyway. Whatever. Stupid. I always overthink this stuff. Let's do it. Fellas, welcome back to Cringe Confessional, the most embarrassing show on the internet. My name is Coney, and I set up a Google form. It's at cringe.coney.gg. And there you can submit and confess your most embarrassing moments and your darkest secrets. And no one will ever know about it unless the FBI raids me and forces me to track down your IP. But hey, I didn't do it. Not my fault. That's up to old Sleepy Joe in D.C., those damn fat cats. This is a long intro. A lot of people have submitted some stories, and we're going to go over them today with the good help of my friend, the CringeBot 9000. So we're going to tune in and look at some of the worst moments of my chat's life. Anonymously. Nobody will ever know it was you. If you want to submit a story, go to cringe.t. If you want to submit a story, go to cringe.coney.gg. And you also could submit a story, and maybe you will be featured on the show. I wonder if that's going to get people to click off. Hey, if you're going to click off, that's okay. Just please drop a like before you go. It's the little thing under the video that looks like this. All right, let's get to some cringing. Woo! Oh, hold on. Actually, I meant to tell the editor to do this. So let me get some B-roll footage. One sec. All right. When I talk about cringe.coney.gg, just bring up the site, coney.gg. And this is everything, including Dead Game. Should come back to this. This is a fun game. Click on Cringe Confessional, and you could submit your story. Just like that. So easy. Let's just get that for B-roll, please,
Welcome
editor.
to Watch Mojo.
That's up next in the Watch Later. 200 even more useless facts you don't need to know. Pivot! Doing that instead. Okay. Cringe bot 9,000. Activate. Guys, the stories to... Oh, that was the thing I wanted to do. Everybody, let's give it up for the mod team that makes this happen. Keen, Frizzle, E. Compton, and of course Vince himself for putting these stories together. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do this. They have to go through all the different stories that come in, because obviously if I see them, then my reaction is ruined. They go through a lot of stories. So bless up to those gentlemen. Big ups. Appreciate them a lot. Damn, I had something else. It's not Scentbird. I forget. Shit. All right. Thanks, Lulu, for the Prime. Everybody Drake for Lulu for the Prime. If you Prime right now, I'll get the whole chat to Drake for you. If you Prime right now, the whole chat will support you. That never happens. You'll be noticed by thousands of people in chat. I feel like that's got to be intimidating. You drop a Prime and everybody's draking and adding you. Thank you, Tarun Sangyun, Dargoin, Agent 25, Solak. Drake all those people, bro. Drake all of them. At them all, too. It's kind of harassment. I had something else I was going to tell you, but I don't remember. Thank you, Chase Dog. It's not important. Okay. Let's get to cringing. I hope this works. I set it up earlier today, but there's always complications.
At the time of this story,
W.
I was in 8th grade.
Okay.
My school was wanting to be cool, so they set up an esports team to compete with...
Uh-oh, Coney made a boo-boo. Oopsie kitty. Hold on. The window's too big. I can't. All right, we're good. Oopsie kitty. All right, sorry. Catholic esports.
My school was wanting to be cool, so they set up an esports team to compete with the other Catholic schools in my area.
Okay.
Among the games that were featured was Mario Kart 8.
Damn, you know what's crazy? I can't tell how old this person is because that game's been around for like 2 decades. Like most times when people say shit like this, you could kind of like gauge it, right? You can age them. This person could have gone to Catholic school, you know, a decade ago or a year ago. We'll never know. You think it's a gamer rage moment? No, not in Mario Kart, surely. Who would get mad at Mario Kart? Come on.
I had been playing Mario Kart with my dad since I was around 4 or 5.
Okay, maybe the same Mario Kart when he was 4 or 5.
I had been playing Mario Kart with
maybe
my
the
dad
same one
since
his
I was
entire
around
life.
4 or 5. So, my dad thought I would be a good fit for the team.
Okay.
Long story short, he made me sign up.
Okay.
Our team was pretty good, so we made it to the playoffs.
It's kind of weird for your dad to get you to force you to be on the Mario Kart team. Like most dads are like into team sports and shit. Your dad's a dork. I'm gonna beat up your dad. I'm gonna hang your dad up by his underwear in the bathroom and leave him there. W dad? Okay. His dad bat chest. Your dad's a geek.
Our team was pretty. In the third match, we arrived at the library where the match was being held and noticed that the team we were facing happened to have a very young kid, maybe in around 2nd or 3rd grade.
No, it is a gamer rage moment. Ooh, 2nd or 3rd grade? That kid's gonna get mad.
He happened to be third in the rotation, and when he arrived to face me,
Uh-huh.
the kid was crying.
What
He
about?
pleaded with me to go easy on him, saying that he lost the past 2 games and didn't want to go winless.
Okay, I keep making fun of this, but I want you guys to know I've been that kid before with Pine Derby racing in Cub Scouts. I was him. I never won a single Pine Derby race, and I cried. Never mind. I feel bad for this kid now. I hope you went easy on him. Please be nice to this poor kid.
I didn't exactly know what to say, which ended up in me coldly staring him down as he cried at me.
Oh my God.
We played the match and I
Bro
beat
picked
him
Waluigi
extremely
Wiggler.
easily, which caused him to cry even more. He yelled at me through his tears, saying stuff like "you're not cool" and "you monster."
You monster. Oh my God, dude. He's right about the first part, but you monster?
I never apologized to him, and that kid must have talked to everyone he could, because when I went back to school that Monday,
What are you
one of
doing,
my
man?
friends pulled me aside to say something along the lines of, Why
That was name. It's name in parentheses.
did you make that kid cry? What happened to you? I'm regretting ever being your friend.
Yeah, why couldn't you
This
have
was
been
not
nice?
an isolated event. I went from being a kid that, while quiet, was respected, to
Yeah.
being public enemy #1 at my school.
Good.
That's the story of how I lost many of my friends and
Good.
acquaintances over a Mario Kart tournament.
Good, and I hope it was a teachable moment. I hope you learned something from that. Even if you're not going to let him win, he didn't tell you to let him win. He just said to go easy on him, and you couldn't do that. You didn't even say no. Apparently, you didn't even say, no, I'm going to try really hard. You just looked at him? A second or third grader? I'm embarrassed to have you as a viewer. Why don't you go watch PewDiePie or something? Go watch Markiplier or Mark Rober. I don't want you in here. You're an asshole. Leave that damn kid alone. Ridiculous. You really thought that your spot was in jeopardy from a second, third grade kid? He probably picked the least meta thing. What's the least meta thing in Mario Kart? Twitch, tell me so I can look smart on YouTube. What's like really bad in Mario Kart? Oh, I forgot to turn these off.
I'm at school, I beat that kid's ass, then put him in the locker gorilla action.
Thank you, Gorilla. All right, alerts are off now. I forgot. Mario, Tiny Toad, Dry Bones in the shoe and the big tires. Okay. If that were me, I would have played Dry Bones in the shoe and the big... Wait, that wasn't the joke I was making. Never mind, editor, cut that. He probably picked Dry Bones in, like, the shoe and the big tires, which we all know is the worst cart in Mario Kart, because we all stay in touch with the meta. He probably just picked that, and you probably just went super hard on him. You're a piece of shit, and I hope that nobody's ever your friend again. I hope everybody that tries to get close to you gets told this story. This isn't even cringe. This is bragging. You're just bragging to me about how you beat up a second grader at Mario Kart.
For context,
You know so much about Mario Kart, Coney. Yeah, I had a competitive streak. I had a competitive phase. I don't talk about it much, but, won a couple tournaments, made some money. You know what I'm saying.
for context, all this happened when I was in 3rd grade.
Some piece of shit beat me at Mario Kart when I pleaded for him not to.
One night at home, I woke up needing to pee desperately. Normally this was of no issue. I was a big boy and could hold it in.
Okay.
But there was an issue.
What was it?
Like many children at the time, I was afraid of the dark, and the only way to the bathroom was down a long dark hall where the light switch was on the far end.
It's not a pee
I
story.
battled with myself internally, debating between wetting myself and fighting the unknown.
Uh-huh.
But then my eyes came upon salvation.
What happened?
On my shelf was my big super soaker water gun, the two-handed type that
No
puts out a large
way.
blast every pump.
No way! How? Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. Go on.
I quickly relived myself into the tank of the water gun, and then soundly went back to bed.
Okay.
Me being a dumb child, completely forgot about this incident.
Oh, I'm gonna throw
This
up.
was during the cold season.
Oh my
so
God.
the soaker stayed there for months.
Oh my God, it's fermenting in there. Oh, dude. It's gonna ferment and get like bugs and bacteria and shit. Oh my God, dude. It's gonna get like a skin layer on top of it, like soup.
Much later, me and my friend were hanging out in my room, playing with toys, the usual. For no particular reason, he picked up the water gun and noticed it was filled
Did
with
you?
his
Surely
shit.
you told him.
I
Surely
saw
you stopped
do
him.
This,
Surely.
and at the same time,
No,
remembered
no,
with
no, no,
horror
no, no,
wasn't there.
no, 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 no! Don't shoot the
Time
gun!
slowed
Don't shoot the gun!
down.
No!
Before I could even get a don't out, he had already
Oh
unleashed the
my
blast at me.
God!
What was to be a silly little splash of water turned into an
Rancid!
unholy dark stream of rancid urine that directly nailed me.
Dude, it's probably like dark, right? That shit was sitting for months. It's like tar. Oh my God.
To the credit of the Soakers designers,
Yeah?
it sealed the smell perfectly because the second the aged piss was exposed to the world and mostly me, I immediately vomited.
Yeah,
And my physical
I
senses
bet.
were totally overwhelmed.
I bet.
The
Yeah.
next hour was composed of both of us retching non-stop, my parents trying to get the story out of me as I gagged over the toilet, and then doing whatever we could to clean.
Wait, so your parents are begging to know what happened. The parents just run in and they just see their son and his friend just dry heaving, violently vomiting over a toilet. What the fuck happened in here? Why are your clothes so stained? What is that dark liquid? DIY skunk spray? Dude, I just... Like, pee is bad enough without sitting there. Oh, I want to throw up. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. It's rare for a gross out story to have an effect on me. But, like, I'm having a visceral reaction to this. That's awful. that was a bad stuff. You know what, though? You're right. Big ups to Super Soaker for not letting that leak out. I can't believe that you couldn't tell for months and months. Oh, man. Not the point, but why did the friends shoot the Super Soaker inside? I mean, you could shoot like a little blast, a little spray. It's fine. The problem, though, is that when you shoot a Super Soaker inside, you really try to hit the person. You don't just, like, go in their general direction. You're like, okay, I'm going to land everything on this guy so the floors don't get too wet, which meant he got the full thing. He got 100%. He's like that star at the carnival where you got to shoot out the whole thing. His clothes were drenched. Probably in the face, too, yeah. Oh, my God. It's just water. Oh, that's funny. Did you ever tell your parents? Well, I guess you probably did tell your parents, right? Hold on. Oh, hold on. There's one more line here.
The gun in my outfit had to be thrown out.
I mean, obviously, yeah. I would hope so. You weren't going to use that again. Not like you could even clean one of those tubes.
In grade 5, I had a big crush on this girl.
Uh-huh.
We sat beside each other quite a few times, and talked often, but weren't really friends.
Okay.
One night I had a dream about the girl. Being in 5th grade, it wasn't saucy, but in the dream we had kissed.
Love this guy.
The next day at school I told my friend about the dream I
Wait.
had, including the part where we kissed.
Okay.
I suppose we were talking too loud because the girl had heard her name, and walked over to the two of us with one of her friends as well.
Okay.
I gestured to my friend to act cool. He did not.
What does that look like? What is that? Hey. What's a cool gesture? Like the elbow, you think? I don't know. This? I don't know. What's a cool gesture? This? Hey. Be cool. Put on imaginary sunglasses. Hey.
He did not act cool. He immediately told the girl I had a crush
Oh,
on
how
that I had a dream
embarrassing.
about her. Neither her nor her friend seemed upset in any way at this point.
Oh, that's nice.
But I was worried my friends would say something about the kiss, so I told him out loud to shut up about it.
Uh-huh.
In response, he said, "Don't worry, I won't tell them about any of the gross parts." Both my crush and her friend made some assumptions about this and started yelling "you," "gross," etc. Not often, but throughout the rest of middle school, and occasionally during high school I would have people ask me, "Are you the kid who had a S3X dream about?"
That's so much worse. Yeah. Yeah.
In
This
response,
happened apparently in 5th grade, but
In response, he said
this
that throughout-
followed you through high school? Where do you live? I know his ass lives in the Midwest. They ain't got shit to do out there. This is like a scandal in Fargo. Yeah, it's small town energy, surely. You got like laser tag, an ice rink, and this fucking guy. That's it. Coney, you say this about everyone ever. Yeah, I don't understand how these stories fucking follow you guys. Maybe you're just salt of the earth heartland Americans. I don't know. But over here on the coast, we got more important shit to do, man. Why are you all up in somebody's business over something that happened like 8 grades ago? Don't you think that's weird? Who remembers that long? It's a cultural divide, man. We need to take everything east of Tennessee or west of Tennessee, turn it into a parking lot. Stop dozing at Colorado. Everything else, just pavement. Get rid of it. It was Lincoln, Nebraska's 9/11. That's a gross story. I don't like that one. That is cringe, though. That is embarrassing. That was way worse than the alternative, what he could have said. I live there. Not anymore.
So I was watching porn at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Okay. Good hook.
And not just any porn. I am a closeted bisexual, so I was watching some gay hentai.
I'm invested. Okay, I'm bought in.
Anyway, when entering one of these sites, something got downloaded automatically and I had no idea what it was.
Okay.
For whatever reason. When it got downloaded, a prompt for sharing it popped up and the first contact that came up was my contact for my work boss, because he was the last person I had sent some work files.
Wait, what? What? Wait, what? Wait, I'm so... Back up. Get back to the gay hentai. What happened that downloaded something to share to your whole network? What happened there? I'm so confused. I don't think this is true. I don't think that happened. I think you accidentally sent some gay hentai to your boss, and then you sent this story to Cringe Confessional so you could show your boss later and be like, oh, remember when that happened to me? Oh, I can't. Just like what I told you happened. I didn't mean to send that to you. Oh, it was a big accident. Whoops. Oh, my God. What kind of a trick is this? Okay.
The prompt for sharing it, I unknowingly pressed the share button, and when I realized what was happening, I closed off all apps in my phone so that the file doesn't get shared.
You know what's crazy? I don't know how this story ends, but I hope it ends with like a Christopher Nolan, like Inception, like did he send it or not? And he goes to work the next day, and his boss acts like nothing happened. And then the whole time he works there, he's like, does he know? Did he get that file? And the boss has to, like, keep it in if he did. Keep that professional relationship. You don't know if he did or not. Did you get that thing I sent you? That's funny.
I unknowingly pressed the share button, and when I have no idea what was in that file, but it seemed like it didn't got sent.
Okay.
I felt a bit relieved the file didn't went through, but then my fucking phone rang and it was my boss. At 3 a.m.
Oh my God. Dude, imagine the horror. Five minutes ago. Hold on. 5 minutes ago, you were sitting in your bed at 3 a.m. watching gay hentai. And then you accidentally send some to your boss. And you close all your shit and you think you're safe. And then you hear this. Dude. That's genuinely so scary, right? I would have a violent reaction to that song for the rest of my life. I would need hypnotism to forget that. I would have to switch to Android. I would have to change phones straight up. Oh my god, that's actual trauma. Moshi Moshi. Oh, dude. Okay, so what happened?
Obviously, I don't pick up being in a panic state.
Wait, you don't pick up and somebody played a prank on you and they sent gay porn to your boss at 3 a.m. If you don't pick up, you have time to think this over.
I thought I was gonna get fired or something, but fortunately no one ever brought this up, and I hope he doesn't ever know what was going on then.
Wait. That's how the story ends. Did he get the hentai? Do we know? Oh my god. Because he called back. It is like Inception. The gay hentai on the sharing thing is like the spinning top. Did that guy get happiness with his wife? Did this guy send the gay hentai to his boss at 3 a.m.? Stop trying to be deep. What do you mean deep? It's not deep. I'm about to give you the night off. This is a stupid analogy. I think it's a good analogy. It actually is a does he know moment. It's just like the Riddler. Please just call it Yowie. Is that what it is? Oh, it is, isn't it? Isn't it weird that South Park made fun of Yowie and then it became Yowie? You know what I'm saying? Isn't that weird? They had that episode about Tweek and Craig, and then people were like, wow, good idea. And now, like, apparently, like, Zoomers and TikTokers are all over that shit. That's crazy. Thank you, Living Neep. When I was in 5th grade. Let's change up the voice on this. Oh, I think I get AI voices. Let's go Sarah.
I was sexting with my GF, and she asked me send a pic of my dick.
Okay.
I took the picture and texted.
Uh-huh.
The moment after I hit send, I realized I had sent it to the wrong girl, a coworker of mine.
Ooh, at least it wasn't your boss at 3 a.m., and at least it wasn't Yowie.
I felt my heart sink into my feet and immediately called my coworker, telling her whatever she did, do not open that text. Do not. She said okay, and the call ended. God. About 30 seconds later, she texted me saying she saw it before I had called.
Why? Why did she do that? Why did she do that? Why wouldn't she be like, dude, if I was her, you open it and you're like, hey, oh, thank you, TK, for the raid. Sorry I missed it. Hey, everybody, welcome to Cringe Confessional. Dude, why wouldn't you just be like, okay, I won't open it, even though you did? You live with that for the rest of your life. You have to hold that in, dude. I would just say I haven't seen it. Fuck, man. All women often die. This is not an AWOL moment. This is the truth. All women often tell the truth. Awatat. Tell the truth is t-t-t. Awat. Awat. I haven't seen your dick pic. Don't worry. I haven't seen your dick. I'd just be like, yeah, I didn't open anything. Why did she have to say that?
She said okay. I spent the next few minutes apologizing profusely and saying how mortified I was. She assured me it was okay. Accidents happen.
Yeah.
The girl I had actually meant to send.
I feel like it's not that bad. It depends on where you work, though.
I stayed friends for a time.
Depends on where you work.
She did bring it up in a car full of people on the way to a concert.
That's fine.
Though. That was fun.
Yeah, at that point, it's a funny story. This is either harrowing and the most embarrassing story of your life, or it's just like, LOL, remember that. And it's like, do you work at like a restaurant or at an accounting firm, right? It is potentially life-ruining, right? If you work in, like, I don't know, at a hotel or at a restaurant or so, who gives a shit, right? It's fine. Mistakes happen. The vibes are very different. Yeah, I guess HR is the big... If your HR is an actual district, then you have a problem. Like, if it's an actual a vertical in the company. That's a lawsuit, right? Is it just, do you have HR? Yeah. Hi, Coney. I saw you at Smash Crom for Broadway. I got my wisdom teeth out today. I'm in pain. Dude, I'm so scared. I have to get my wisdom teeth out. And I hear it gets worse the older you are. I didn't need them out, but I do now. And I'm so scared. You'll be fine. 2 you'll be fines into a you will die. I do not like those odds. They put you to sleep. I'm scared. I don't like that. That's a fun story. That one wasn't so bad. Certainly not as bad as a super soaker full of piss. I can't believe nobody's... This is going to sound fucked up. I can't... Is it weird to say that I can't believe nobody's done that on stream yet? Or like a jackass thing, right? Like, I wouldn't do it. Because I'm not into that gross out shit. But I would think that like Steve-O and Wee Man would have done that by now. You know what I'm saying? Like a super soaker full of pee. It sounds like that's content ideas, Poggies. I'll see if somebody will sponsor me. Hey, maybe Prime, that new energy drink, Juvie. Drink 6 Juvies and fill up the tank as much as you can. I could have made that way grosser. I could have made that way worse. I'm going to leave that one alone. All right.
So you know the nightmares where you show up to school in your underwear?
Yeah, everybody's got those.
Yeah, that actually happened to me in high school.
Oh my god, yeah. Dude, how sassy. She slayed on that one. This AI serves.
I'm a girl, but still wore pretty androgynous clothes for my whole life up until that point, so I didn't know much about girl clothes.
Okay.
I found a pair of leggings and thought they were pretty comfortable and looked nice.
Uh-huh.
I also thought it was a little weird that they went around my feet like socks, but didn't really question it since I never wore them before.
Wait. Leggings went around your feet like so... Oh, pantyhose. Is that it? They're not... Or tights or pantyhose, not leggings.
I went through most of the day like normal until one of my friends had the guts to ask me why I was wearing them. I said I wanted to try leggings on, and she said, "Dude, those are pantyhose.
Oh.
You're supposed to wear something over them." My face felt like it was on fire.
Oh,
looked down, and they looked thinner than I thought. They looked black when I stood up, but they went skin color around my thighs when I sat down.
Oh, God!
My boyfriend at the time was sitting next to us, and he leaned over and said, "I'm not complaining in the slightest."
Okay. This is a movie moment. Is your boyfriend wearing a Letterman jacket and spinning a basketball, too? What kind of fucking 16 candles bullshit is this?
I don't know how I didn't get dress coded, but I was terrified for the last few hours of the day.
Why did the teacher not pull you aside? Somebody should help you with that. Somebody should have been there for you. Those teachers are fucked up, man. That poor girl, yeah. Like, man, that's awful. Her boyfriend is from a 2000 stoner comedy. Yeah, American Pie boyfriend. Stifler-ass boyfriend. Oh, you know what movie I saw the other day? There's Something About Mary. It kind of holds up. It's not bad. Kind of holds up. Pretty good. Yeah, I don't know why nobody helped you out on this. That's kind of fucked up. I don't really have anything. I can't really riff on this. You showed up to school naked, and I can imagine the feeling, I guess. Yeesh. You're really going to tell a 60-year-old girl that she's basically naked? If you're a girl teacher, yeah. If you are a fully adult woman teaching a class, I have to imagine there is some woman in this school teaching, right? Somebody had to pull her aside. Even if you're a guy, do it. Even if you're a guy, be like, hey, Stacy, listen. We have a problem. That poor girl. Hold on. I'm going to hit this one again.
Yeah, that actually happened to me in high school.
It's a fun voice. Yeah. That's good. Ads in 30 seconds. I'll give you a snoozy. I'll give you one cheeky snoozy and maybe more later. Let's switch over to Stefan. Stefan, that sounds like a fun name. Dude, this is going to be a weird like side tangent, but being a girl seems so hard. Like, you have to know about pantyhose and makeup and like products and hair stuff and all that shit. Like, I can't imagine. Like, straight up. As a guy, it's just like I have to know what I'm going to shave with. I think that's it. And my deodorant. Right? But women need deodorant too. My man saw the Barbie movie one time. I'm serious. No, I've always thought that. Life is hard for girls, dude. I think there is nothing. I think one of the saddest things in the world, and this is going to sound fucked up, but I really don't mean it to. I mean this sincerely from a place of heart and genuine concern. I think being an ugly girl is very sad because you're in a world that so much determines you, like, on your physical attractiveness. You know what I'm saying? Being an ugly guy is fine, right? Maybe not as much now because you got the whole male isolation thing and so whatever. I don't know. But being an ugly girl seems really sad, right? I prefer being a handsome guy. Well, yeah, me too, but that didn't work out for either of us. Everybody hung has never been the weird girl in middle school. That's what I'm saying. Girls have it hard, even with other girls too, right? An ugly guy can always become an incel. Ugly girls can't exactly. Well, ugly guys could be funny at least. It kind of pushes you down that road. That's why a lot of fat guys end up funny. That's why a lot of ugly guys end up funny. It's like, okay, well, I can be good at this. Being an ugly girl seems hard. You know what I mean? Ugly girls can also be funny too. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. They can. I'm just saying in the world that we live in, it is more important for a girl to be attractive than a guy. That's all. And I hope that's not a super, like, you know, hot take or whatever. But. And also, women can't be funny, so that's hard too, right?
Once when I was a kid, I was at a tour of a vineyard winery where one of the
editors are going to cut all that
stomping.
anyway.
They advertised that the grapes we stomped would actually used in wine.
Okay.
I got in line, excited to smash some grapes.
Love that.
And it was finally my turn. I was having fun stomping the grapes under my feet, and it felt really cold and wet.
Okay.
At this point, I had been waiting in line for quite some time, and basically I pissed myself in the grape stomp. Okay?
What? Why did you? How did you know?
My parents immediately took notice and pulled me out of the grapes.
Oh, I
and
see.
made it to a bathroom to change my pants.
Oh, I see. Because it was like when you need to go and it's like wet and it's like hearing running water, right? I see. Got you. Yeah. Okay. You know, in France, they actually prefer that. That's a delicacy over there.
There was a sizable amount of people around the stomp, so they totally saw me piss all over the grapes.
Okay, I don't know. I don't like that it became a public display. I don't like that everybody saw you do it. That's a little fucked up.
I still don't know if they ever actually used my piss in a batch of wine.
Probably not. They probably threw that batch away if you made a big enough stink about it. But I don't know. Maybe it was more expensive. For all I know. Normal French wine. Go to a French vineyard. Send that shit over to Paris. They love that. Pea grapes. Oh my god. This is a gross night. I don't want all gross stories, okay? I don't know what happened, but the mods picked very nasty stories. Ugh. So much pee. Oh, I don't have it in me to make these stories grosser. Sometimes it just happens. Okay. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna change the voice. Tony. Let's try Tony.
Okay.
Let's get an amputee story. That's what I'm saying. More amputated limbs, please.
Okay. So when I was in my junior year of high school, I had this friend that I was really into.
Yeah.
She was really flirty with me, and we even kissed once, but she refused to get involved with me romantically.
Uh-huh.
I asked why, and she said something along the lines of, "You're like the best friend character that I end up with at the end of the series.
Oh my
so
God.
just be patient."
Oh my God. Oh, dude. What an awful thing to say to someone. What a bad person. I guess it's junior year of high school. Like, maybe you develop past the, oh shit, ads are dropping. Ad bomb, I can't snooze it. If you don't want ads, subscribe with Twitch Prime Tier 1. See you in a little bit. Sorry, the ad bomb is dropping. I forgot to do the snooze. I'll see you guys in a second. I think this is probably just, she wanted you to keep pursuing her, right? But then again, she said be patient. She said to stop. What do you do here? Oh, you're just friends. You're just friends. It hurts, but you're just friends. Be patient. All right, what happened next? How bad was it?
I stopped talking to her that day and haven't interacted since.
Oh.
She's tried to talk again, but I always ignore her.
That's the end of the story? Oh, that's her cringe then. Okay. Hey, good on you for having some self-respect. Some self-esteem, I guess. I wonder if she used that line before. Like, if she's just been popping that on all kinds of guys all over high school. Maybe she still uses it. I don't know. She's got, like, 8 different guys lined up for the end of the series. You're everybody... What show would that even be? It's not Jim. Jim and Pam got together, like, in the middle. Maybe something in How I Met Your Mother? I don't know. I didn't watch that show. Scott Pilgrim? Hey, listen, buddy. You're a great friend. Just stick around. You're Scott Pilgrim to me. Cool, man. Love that. Futurama? You're Fry. Yeah. Which one, though? I don't know how Futurama ended anymore because they have like 10 different versions now. Last one I saw was the Devil Hands episode. They should have ended on that. I don't want to be Fry. Oh, God. This is her cringe, I guess. What a fucked up thing to say to somebody. That's just, there's something about the teenage girl experience where everything is young adult fiction, right? It's The Notebook, it's Twilight, it's all that bullshit. And her life is like a book. Her life is a movie. And you're just a part of it. And for guys, my life is like a video game. Some girls stay like that. Yeah, that's true. My life is like a video game. That's what I'm saying. Trying hard to clear the stage? Yeah. You know the rest.
Once, very recently actually, I went to a 4th of July concert in my city.
So this year?
Huge names were pre-forming, and I had family who were working.
He said very recently, a 4th of July concert. Yeah, this just happened. Like a month ago. What do you mean once? Okay. You kind of doxed yourself with this. Actually, wait, these are old stories. This was last year. Because this is from October of 2022. Bit of a backlog. Yeah, so... Last year, all right, what happened?
Huge names were pre-forming, and I had family who were working the event.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my girlfriend were offered backstage tickets to see the show.
Cool.
And it was really great for the most part. I had also been eating a lot of dairy as there were cheese and ham sandwiches there.
Oh my God. Well, we had a couple peace stories. It's only right that we balance it out.
Right before the headlining performer was supposed to go and pre-form, I had to take a shit.
I bet you did.
So we both walked over to the production bathrooms, and we both went into our respective bathrooms.
Uh-huh.
I pulled down my pants and sat down forgetting to lock it.
Okay.
I didn't notice until the door fucking slammed open and Jason Derulo was standing in the doorway.
What? He didn't have his own bathroom? Why was he there? Why does Jason Derulo, star of this 4th of July concert, not have his own spot? I don't believe you, Chatter. I don't think that's true. How did you know? Did he say it? Hold on. How do I even search for this? POV, you're trying to take a shit at a concert. Oh, that's so good. That's great. Okay. I was like, does he do that in this? He's probably not the headliner. Even still, they definitely have a performer. You think the headliner would have something? Like Maroon 5 has their own bathroom, but not Jason Derulo? He's Jason fucking Derulo. Why wouldn't he have his own bathroom, man? You know what's crazy? Jason Derulo definitely had the shit. Because he could have just peed, like if you're a performer and if it's an outdoor concert, you could find somewhere to pee, right? Like a tree or something, or like somewhere, I don't know, somewhere that you could just hide, right? Somewhere outdoors. But he definitely need to go number 2, I think. A super soaker? Absolutely not. You don't think so? You would never be able to hide. Oh, wait, he's Jason Derulo. He would be followed. I forgot about that part. That is Jason Derulo. Imagine that TMZ article. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. I'm just saying, guy privilege, we just get to go anywhere, right? Just walk into the woods, go for a second. Jason Derulo walks in and blasts you with a month-old piss and a water gun. See, if people weren't here for the first part of the stream, they're going to wonder what the hell you're talking about. You're speaking from experience, I assume. Yes! Bro, old Xanadu? If both the bathrooms were taken, which they often were, go outside, go behind the building. There's a clearing with a bunch of trees. Go back there, go in, wash your hands, bada bing, bada boom. What do you mean I'm gross? For billions of years of human history and evolution, we peed in the bushes. Why is that gross? What are you talking about? You've never peed on a tree? That's super normal. What the fuck? This is ridiculous. Where did you wash your hands? In the fucking sink. What are you talking about? This is pissing me off. Chad is crazy. Peeing on a tree is normal. That's how I know you guys don't go outside. It is crazy that you guys don't do that. Pooping outside is bad. Pooping outside is bad. Peeing outside is a W. That's what you do. I might even argue peeing outside is more hygienic. Because it's not like splashing against the urinal. There's no like splashback or anything weird like that. You're not touching like the handle. It's straight up out there. Right? Think about it. It's not like I'm peeing in grapes. Yeah. I'm not peeing in your wine. Who pissed in your wine, chat? What's going on? Okay. Back to Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo has seen me taking a shit.
Inspiration. I smell a hit.
I was so shocked that I just said, hey man, instead of a normal response to someone walking into a bathroom.
Hey man, how's it going?
Door closed. I proceeded to literally fall on the floor laughing, got up, wiped, and called my girlfriend who was still in the bathroom Oswell. Just speaking completely nonsense, I just couldn't form words.
Okay. What? Oh my god. My limit reached.
I walked out and Jason paid no attention to me and did a 360 spin move and a shimmy squat move, and we went about our day.
Wait, what? Did you do that or did Jason do that? Who did the 360 spin move in a shimmy squat? I don't think this is true. I think you're making this up. You said you fell down from laughter in a porta potty. I don't care how funny I think something is. I'm not touching that floor. Also, I don't think you did a shimmy squat move in a 360 spin. Dude came out of the porta potty popping an emote. That's come on. I don't believe this story. I don't think this is true. Fake story. Get this out of here. Fake ass. No way you took a dump. I'm going to ask Jason Derulo next time I see him. Is there anybody else? Who else has, like, turned their name into, like, a producer tag? You know what I'm saying? I feel like not many people do that. DJ Khaled? Yeah, but he just, like, yells it. You know what I'm saying? That's not the same. Every rapper ever. No, but he sings it. You know what I mean? It's like melodic. I'm not talking about DJ tags. I'm not talking about mustard. Metro. Okay. I don't know anybody that sings it. At least not the way he does. Whatever. By the way, that guy ran into Jason Derulo in 2022, so we could track his location. Where was Jason Derulo? Hold on. Jason Derulo. I'm vetting this story. Is this real? Jason Derulo, 4th of July concert 2022. People celebrated Independence Day with the Wawa Welcome America main event on July 4th, 2022. A free concert for Tori Kelly, Ava Max, and Jason Derulo. The party on the Parkway in Philadelphia. Damn, that shit was real. My bad. It's a real story. Jason Derulo found you at a Wawa taking a shit. That shit's real then. Okay. Coney, you should have done an ad read during the Super Soaker story. Oh my God, you're right. I forgot to do ad reads. I have to do 3 more ad reads. I forgot. Shit. This is Jason Derulo once he saw you taking a shit. I still love saying this. Turning 360 degrees and walking away. That will always be funny to me. People love correcting that. That's the best. Every time. I'll have, on the next gross story, I'll have to do a, ad read.
I tried a gritty and slammed my knee into my chin, and the left side of my jaw hurt for the rest of the night.
That's the story. That's it. How are you built? Can you send me a photo of what you look like? Because I don't know what your possible figure could look like. You can blur out your face and everything. How long are your knees? 90% legs? Yeah, I don't... Like a Slender Man, but for legs, right? Big-ass knees? What the... I've never done a gritty before, and I'm not starting now. Before chat gets on this. But I can't imagine it's like high contact. It can't be all that physical, right? Coney just wants to dox every chatter. I just realized it was a mistake by not getting your information, so I'm trying to find another way to do it. Do it, Coney. There aren't enough subs in the world. The cam isn't even set up for it. I don't even have... I have to watch YouTube videos on how to do it first. I feel like it's not that hard, though. And I definitely wouldn't slam my knee into my chin. Were you trying to impress somebody? Why are you hitting it so hard, bro? Oh my God, one of these stories came on Halloween. I saw Adam Sandler live and he did a Halloween, like a scary bit. $10, set it up. I'm not falling for hype chat. I get like $7 of that. I'm not doing it for $7. Anyway, I was telling a boring story anyway. Thanks for interrupting
Ever since
me.
I was 16 years old, I've had an unhealthy obsession with the game Grumps on YouTube.
Okay. What? What is that? Huh? I don't know what that was. I turned off the alerts. Maybe it's because the hype chat. Maybe the hype chat pops something like that. Weird. Okay. Just pops up sometimes. Wow! T-Swizzle with the 10 gifties. I'm not hitting a grifty. Thanks for the 10 gifties. Taylor Swift, I love your work. Do the gritty. No. It's just, it's this, and then this, and this, and then this, and then that. Right? This, that. I hit it. You just can't see my legs. I did it. Okay, that was cool. Here we go. You can't see my legs. I'm hitting that shit. Ooh. How was that? Pretty good? Is that pretty good? Yo. Pretty good. Careful before you hit your jaw. Fuck it up, white boy. There you go. You happy? I hit it. There you go. All right. I aim to please. Okay, so we're big Game Grumps fans, huh?
Like, really unhealthy.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
Cut to me being the soft. Like, really unhealthy. So much so to the point where I can link basically any conversation I have in the real world to a conversation the Grumps have had, complete with series and episode number.
Ah. There's a word for that. We're hyper fixated. Yeah, there's a word. There's a word for that kind of. Yeah. All right. Short.
Cut to me
Go
being
on.
a sophomore in college. I was seeing a girl at the time, and we were starting to get to know each other pretty well on a personal level. So
Oh,
I knew
God.
that eventually I would have to tell her about my interests.
Oh, that's tough.
Including that I watch Game Grumps, considering it takes up a lot of my spare time.
Oh, man.
I was hesitant
How do you
at
bring
first,
this up?
because I had that feeling where you don't want to scare someone off when
Yeah.
they find out how much you're into something.
Yeah.
And so I started off by showing her one of my favorite series that I thought was pretty funny.
Sure.
And turns out she ended up really liking them.
Okay.
We would watch a couple episodes a day before calling it quits.
Okay.
And one day while we were in the middle of an episode, she turns to me and says, "Do you want to move this to the bedroom?" Of course I said yes. And then when
Okay.
we make it into the bedroom, she immediately starts
All
kissing
right.
me.
Let's go, Game
Confused
Grumps.
by what she meant by
Cool.
moving this to the bedroom, and coupled with the fact we were almost at my favorite part of the episode,
Oh, my God.
I pulled back and said out loud, "Wait, are we still gonna watch Game Grumps?"
Oh, my God. It's worse than I thought. This is terminal. Dude. That's
She laughed for a solid 2 minutes. I
Oh.
honestly don't know what I was thinking.
Oh, I do. I know what you were thinking. I think that I think you may not experience the world like most people. I think you have a very special mind, which is attuned to things that others are not, perhaps. But hey, she just laughed at the end, which is good for her and good for you. A beautiful mind, even. Yeah, some might say you have a beautiful mind. Yeah. Yeah. This guy would be a good doctor. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Maybe like on the news as like a weatherman, like a rain man, right? Oh, that's oh, that's a good one. That's really good. That's fun. This is really good. That's a good story. Wait, is there more?
It was their Doki Doki Literature Club
thank-
playthrough, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you, Chatter. I'm going to watch that tonight. That's great. That's really good. Do you think it's more embarrassing to be hyper-fixated on Game Grumps or Oni Plays, if you had to pick one? They're both pretty bad. I think Oni is probably worse, right? Yeah. Because Game Grumps is at least, like, societally acceptable for the most part. Oni is so much worse. Yeah, I think so. What's Oni Plays? Just another Let's Play group, basically. But they just make funny voices all the time. But the guy that made Smiling Friends was on it, and is still pretty on it, so. Yeah. Oni is funnier, but less safe, yeah. Game Grumps was very marketable, so. Oh, that's a good one. This is an excellent story. Thank you so much for writing in. Dude, she was cool as hell for laughing. Well, I mean, she was... Well, you said she laughed for 2 minutes, but what happened after that? Did we still, like... You know, was she cool? I hope so. Oni is 4chan humor. Game Grumps is Twitter humor. Kind of. I think Game Grumps is just Reddit. I think Game Grumps is Reddit, but I will say Oni Plays had one of my favorite bits of all time, which is Donald Trump no-clipping, just becoming president and getting access to the dev console, which is extremely funny. I don't watch Let's Plays really ever, but somehow I fell upon that, and it was very funny. So, okay.
When I was in middle school, I saw the Book of Mormon on a trip during summer
Good
vacation.
show. Great show.
I thought Mormonism was made up for the play, and that the Mormon missionaries handing out copies of the Book of Mormon outside the theater were part of the production.
Oh, that's really funny. That's really funny. And that is so... Dude, I could see myself thinking this. This is real. I could see a kid thinking that. Oh, man, that's a good... This is... I believe this story. That's really good.
I found the play hilarious and went home with a new Book of Mormon phone case.
Okay.
Later, my best friend's dad asked me about the case when I came over, and I explained all the outrageous things Mormons believed that I learned during the play.
Yeah.
I grew up in Wyoming. I had spent 10 minutes explaining how wacky Mormonism was before he told me that. 1, Mormonism was the real religion that people believed.
Yeah.
And 2, his entire family was Mormon.
Yeah, uh-huh. Sure, they were Mormons the whole time. Yep. There was... Dude, Mormons were under attack for a while back in this day. Like, when Book of Mormon, like, first dropped and that episode of South Park happened with the whole, like, this is what Mormons actually believe with, like, Zelototh or whatever the guy's name was, the alien who sent the Thetans on the planet or whatever. I don't know what it's like for them now, but they were under heavy fire for quite a while. Oh, that's Scientology? Oh, yeah. Wait, what did... No, Mormons had the Dum 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 episode. That's what it was. I'm thinking of Xenu. Damn, they've really... Nobody is safe. They be coming at religions, bro. Jeez. Relax, Trey and Matt. Don't do it to them. You know what I'm saying? Eternal Darkness X Scientology. I cannot believe somebody got the Zelototh reference. That is fucking crazy. Chaturga. It was Chaturga, Zelototh, and Ulioth. That's a good game. I know all the Mormon lore. They deserve it. That's good. I could see myself like, you wouldn't think they would put a real religion in a show like that if you're that young. There's no way this is real. Imagine having South Park turn your kids against you. Although that probably happens a lot. Never mind. That probably happened a lot more than I'm realizing.
So let me set the scene. It's elementary school, like 2nd or 3rd grade. I am just a small child.
How does it keep happening? I gotta change the voice. It's every fucking time with this guy. Great. Let's go, Heather.
So let me set the scene. It's elementary school, like 2nd or 3rd grade. I am just a small child.
Okay.
I have to go to the restroom as one does. So I raise my hand. Teacher gives the go-ahead. All set. Walk into the washroom and into the stall and do my business.
Right.
These stalls are like the big metal ones with the huge metal doors.
Yeah,
so
those
while
things are
I'm sitting
big.
there, enjoying my 5-minute break from math class, the huge metal door comes off its hinges and just falls on my tiny kid body.
Ow! Fuck, man. That's heavy. Okay. Did you, like, catch it? Did you get your hands, or did it just... Dude, what is going on? What is that? Oh, I found it. Oh, it's TTS. I can get rid of it. Okay. Don't worry. We got it. We fixed it.
Enjoying my 5-minute break, so I'm screaming for help because this thing is pretty much crushing me while I'm on the toilet.
No way. Wait, it's that heavy? Trying to take a dump? For a 5-year-old, I guess if you're that small, just screaming as loud as possible.
So I'm screaming for help because this
Well, no, this is 2nd or 3rd grade. You're like 7 or 8. You could, whatever. Okay.
Luckily, the janitor heard me, came in, probably genuinely very confused, and finds my dumb ass fighting this big-ass metal door like it's the final
I'm
boss
glad
of
somebody
my
found
bathroom
you.
journey.
What if
So
you
he
stayed
pulls
there?
the door off me and obviously has to see me pretty much bare naked, but good God for that janitor.
Yeah.
Dude saved my life that day, laugh out loud. So he pulls
I
the
wanted
door
to hear
off
her
me
say
and
laugh out
obviously
loud.
has to
I
see
cut
me
it
pretty
too
much
soon.
bare naked, but good God for that janitor. Dude saved my life that day, laugh out loud.
That's cool that the TTS knows laugh out loud instead of saying LOL. That's a good story. Dude, that was not in his job description. That poor guy had to come out and save children. Although I bet that happens more often than you would think. Maybe not like getting the door falling on you, but kids getting stuck in the toilet or whatever. I don't know. Bathroom issues. Something like that. Kids are dumb. Especially when they're like recently potty trained. Maybe not 2nd or 3rd grade, but like 1st grade, yeah. Kids falling in, can't get out. They're stuck in that shit. This wasn't really a cringe story. This one's silly. You just saw the janitor just came in and saved you. That was fine. Not a bad one.
When I was about 8-9 years old, me and my parents went to a little pet store, and while my parents were shopping for some cat food, I was looking at the fish in the tanks like I usually did.
Right.
And I find this cool fish that had slightly transparent skin so you would see its skeleton, so I get the bright idea to put it in my pocket. I was sitting awfully quiet in the 30-minute ride home.
Wait. You stole the fish? You're 8 or 9 years old, and you just reached into an aquarium and stole a fish that you didn't know. Did you not know that they can't breathe? That fish is going to be dead by the time you get home. What the fuck?
I was sitting awfully
I'm
quiet.
going to steal a cool fish. I mean, I guess you're not old enough to know consequences by that point.
I was sitting awfully quiet in the 30-minute ride home, and when I eventually came home, I was going to prepare my fish a new home, so I take a little...
It wasn't doing very well at all, this says. I need to get rid of the parentheses.
And put him there. I was sitting awfully quiet in the 30-minute ride home, and
Okay.
when I eventually
Half
came
an
home, I
hour
was going to
with
prepare
no
my fish a new
oxygen.
home. It wasn't doing very well at all, so I take a little cardboard toy box and put him there. I completely forgot about it 10 minutes later.
Oh my god. Dude, you exposed one of God's creatures to the most inhumane suffering possible. Because he was pretty. This is torturous, dude. You realize what you've done? You're a monster. Jesus.
I was looking through my room 7 years later, and I found him not doing so well. His name was Beryl, I think.
We don't even remember the name. We can't even honor his memory properly. We don't know his name. We stole a fish out of a tank. We didn't pay for it. Put it in our pocket. Brought it home. Put it in a box. Left it for 7 years. Found it. We gave it a name and then forgot about it. Kids are fucked up, dude. Kids are awful. There's that period between when they're young and they care about stuff and they're sentimental and whatever, nice, and when they get old enough to know that you're not supposed to kill shit. That is the danger zone. It's like between like, I don't know, 6 and 10 maybe, unless you have a serial killer. Like at a certain point, the kid has to figure it out, you know? Imagine being reincarnated as that fish. It's just funny. The kid picked up this fish for the skeleton. I know that was all that's left, right? I guess they don't decompose in a box. Oh, dude, how did it not smell? It's a tiny fish. Ugh. That sounds like a terrible scent. Nothing like the scents that you can get on today's sponsor, Scentbird! That's right, Scentbird is sponsoring the stream tonight. Guys, if you want to get some designer scents sent to your door every month, check out Scentbird. They've got all kinds of different fragrances, colognes, perfumes, well, you name it, anything at all, and you could start your flavor quiz to figure out, don't drink it, I said flavor, don't do that, your fragrance quiz to figure out exactly how you want to smell. Your significant other will thank you. Or you'll thank yourself because you're going to smell better and maybe you'll attract a lovely lady or guy. That could be you, whichever one you are. It doesn't matter. Check out Scentbird. Thanks for sponsoring the stream. They've got all kinds of different scents from the Commodity, English Laundry, Confessions of a Rebel. You could try anything. And they come in these convenient little packages. You can try all of them that you want. Thank you, don't drink it. Thank you, Scentbird, for sponsoring the stream tonight. Stop saying you're going to fucking drink it. It smells good, but not like drinkable good. It smells really good. Maybe just a drop. Thank you, Storms Goo. Thanks for the 5 gifties. Send a Gorilla Chad in chat. Drink it for 50 gifties. No, I can't. I was going to say, for 50 gifties, I'll spray it once. Just, but I can't use the product like that. I think I would lose my sponsorship. No. I think that's against Toss. No. Don't people do that normally? No, it's cologne. No. No. Enough. Poor Barrel the fish, bro. That poor fucking thing.
So I'm a member of the bot.
Let's change this up. We go Rod? I think I liked Rod.
So I am a member of the bot.
No, that's the grade guy. Guys, remember that Rod is grade. Which was the guy that was English and he talked like this. I think they got rid of him.
So I'm a member of the Baha'i faith, a relatively new religion.
Peter? How do you guys know that? That's crazy. I don't think Peter's in here. No, Peter's gone. They got rid of Peter. Sorry.
All you really need to know for this story is that communities have meetings every 19 days called feasts.
Okay.
During quarantine, I ended up hosting all of the feasts on Zoom, because unfortunately nobody else in the community knew how to work Zoom well enough.
Okay.
One time, I was hosting a feast like normal, and while somebody was reading aloud a quote I was screen sharing, I got slightly bored. And for a brief moment I decided to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX until the quote was finished. Suddenly my dad called out my name. It was then I realized I accidentally left the share sound button on, and so for 7 seconds during this religious event the whole community listened to me watching Hellkaiser summon Chimera Tech over Dragon. Forgive me, God.
Just adding a little bit of sauce to the story, right? Giving a little background noise. I don't know, bro. If I heard some of that shit, depending on when it happened, while the guy's giving a quote or telling a story, I might think that they were getting a little bit of immersion. You know what I mean? If I heard the story of Jonah and the whale or something, and I had Yu-Gi-Oh! On, I'd be like, damn, that whale sounds tough as hell. Hold on. What's the Chimera Tech over... Hold on. Chimera Tech over Dragon? Is that it? I can't believe it, dude. It's a recommended search. I don't know what this is.
Fusion. It lets me choose a fusion monster from my deck and call it to the field. Let me see. Who will I use to tear you to shreds? Ah, I know. Chimera Tech Overdragon.
They didn't mention that shit in the Bible. Oh, it's a new religion. It might be in the Baha'i faith. Yeah.
Are you sure about that? I haven't been this sure in months. But first I need to remove...
That sounds like a scary-ass demon, bro. Show us? Bro, imagine this being in your Bible. Ah! I want to be in whatever religion has this. I don't want to go to hell. I don't want to fight that thing. He's too big.
And now, meet the last monster you'll ever see.
Ah!
Rise, Chimera Tech Overdragon.
Don't do it! No! Oh my god. This guy's standing at the gates of hell. Damn, 4,800 attack damage or whatever the fuck. I don't watch this shit. That's an open dishwasher? Wait, what? This guy? He's like a chimera with a bunch of heads, right? Pretty sure he still loses this to him. I don't care. You ever think about what like future historians might say about us? Maybe they'll think that Yu-Gi-Oh was a religion, right? They pick up the cards and they see all the things. They're like, ah, must have been worshipped worldwide. You know? No? Okay. Sometimes I think about that. What happens if aliens like Olimar find our planet? What do they think happens? I would try to figure out how to summon the Overdragon. Coney, Olimar isn't real. Shut the fuck up. Liar.
When I was in 5th grade, my friend told me about the birds and the bees, and the talk.
Why did your friend do that? Feels like a parent's job.
About a week after he told me that, our grade was brought to an assembly.
Okay.
The principal of the school made an announcement that all 5th graders were to come to the hall for a talk. The school brought in a guest speaker, and she introduced herself.
Okay.
When she was done introducing herself, she asked if anyone could guess what the assembly was going to be about.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, my God. Kid, cat jumping. Me. I know. Jumping in the bleachers. Pick me.
I immediately stood up and said, sex.
Oh, my God.
I acted very calm about it so I would look more grown up and mature.
Sex. Which I know about.
The whole room erupted with laughter.
Did they? Do they know what that is? I feel like you would... In 5th grade, I don't know if I guess I would have. I don't know. If you're that young, I thought I'd be like, huh? 5th graders, they don't know. They think they know. They don't know.
The guest speaker had a very obvious firefighter outfit on.
Your friend didn't get to that part, did he? Oh, yeah, that's a different talk. That's like 201, maybe 301. That's a little bit later. It was about safe sex, yeah.
She was a firefighter.
Yeah.
And came in to talk to us about unplugging appliances when we were done with them.
Holy shit, dude. Bro was amped. He wanted to tell somebody. When you're that young, if you find out some forbidden knowledge, you immediately want to tell everybody you know. Because you are so mature, you know everything. Oh, that's really good. Bro thought his friend gave him the test answers. That's very funny. That woman probably filed a complaint with the school. What's wrong with that kid? What's going on in that kid's home? That's kind of... What the fuck is that kid up to? Huh? If I was her, I would just pivot into sex. No, you wouldn't. You would not do that. You would not do that, firefighter. Let's talk about unplugging appliances. Then get arrested. Yeah, exactly. Imagine. Take the night off. No, don't give him the night off. Don't give him the night off. He gets to stay. Come on. That's so stupid.
While I was in middle school, I joined the club that did the morning announcements because a girl I had a crush on at the time did them.
Dude, did you guys all have morning announcements? I was so sad I didn't get them. I wanted to do them so bad. My school didn't have that, or like a TV thing or anything. No, dude, we didn't have morning announcements. The teachers just did them, or the principal or whatever. You wanted to say them? Yes! I've always wanted to be in like broadcasting or production or something like that. Seriously, I've always wanted to like do that kind of thing. But we didn't have anything like that. Apparently there's like video, like live video things at some schools, right? I would see that on like Arthur, and I'd be like, damn, that shit's rich as hell. It's not a theater, kid. Why you guys fucking... Stop. I just wanted to read things. Coney, your school was bankrupt. I went to the oldest school in Maryland. It was. Yeah. We got vending machines, and it was like a big deal. It was like, oh my God, I can have a Gatorade in fourth period. It was like a really big day. Okay.
The morning announcements are recorded live and are on TVs in every homeroom.
Okay.
One day, I was assigned to do the Pledge of Allegiance.
Uh-huh.
I say the first part. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Right.
I then blank and forget the rest. So I start over. I repeat the first line and could not get past the first line.
Bro is pledging.
By the fourth time, I finally remembered.
4 times in a row? Okay, sure. All right. Yeah.
After announcements,
Bro is extra patriotic.
After announcements, I head to my first period class, history.
Oh,
as soon as I turn down the hallway towards my class, my history teacher starts yelling the Pledge of Allegiance at me as I go down the hallway.
Good one,
She then continues to begin class with talking about the importance of the pledge.
Good one. LOL, so funny. Petty bitch. Oh my God. Oh my God. It would be really fucked up to the teacher. I think that's just trolling. Yeah, but like, come on. The kid already feels bad enough. What is this first time chat? The McDonald's in the place I grew up burned down 2 days ago. A representative from McDonald's has been quoted saying, "We will be closed until further notice." Like the building is burned down. Of course you're going to be closed. That's a funny observation. Sure, B99. That's funny. They are going to be closed because the building did burn down. That's true. Thanks for coming in with that. Yeah. They probably won't be back up either until they fix the building. So, what do you mean take the night off? You stick around. You're good people. That's stupid. I don't know why teachers get off on embarrassing kids. That shit's kind of annoying to me. Like, kids already have it hard enough, right? I feel like also teachers could also run the risk of messing with the wrong kid. Because some of these high school kids could say very mean things. So, teachers are kind of weird sometimes. Yeah, I don't know what their problem is. Yeah, some of the kids are, I don't know. They'll say some fucked up shit. Do not get a... If you're a bitchy teacher, do not get a divorce if you teach high school. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. You're going to get in a lot of trouble. I saw that happen a few times. There's like a teacher that was kind of mean to her students one time, but she was going through some personal shit. Ooh. Kids are meaner now, too, I think, than they used to be. Because, like, now it's like, I guess the whole world is meaner. get more likes on social media or whatever. I don't know. Kind of creates this culture of, like, everybody wants to be out of pocket. One of our teachers got caught with alcohol on her desk. I'm sure that's way more common than people think. Not way more common, I shouldn't say that, but I'm sure that happens a lot. It's got to be hard to be a teacher, bro. Let them vibe. Come on. My mate told the teacher to kill herself. Didn't end well. Oh my God. See, that wasn't like a lexicon when I was younger. That wasn't something people just said to each other. People didn't just say that, like, outright, but... Oh my God. I teach high school, and last year some kid in my neighbor teacher's class made her cry. See, the worst part is you can't even fire back because they're young and they have their whole lives ahead of them. And you're supposed to encourage them. You can't be like, yeah, well, you're a fuck up and you're going to be a failure the rest of your life. You can't do that because, like, the children are our future or whatever. You can't, like, fire back like you want as a teacher. Humble them? No, then you're fired. Then you lose your job. You have to be nice to the kid no matter what. I would do that? No, you wouldn't. That's why you can't be a teacher. You have to be nice even if they're mean. One time I had a substitute teacher and he called me ugly. He called me longhead. What the fuck does that mean? I mean longhead. I was like I'm an Archie character? I was like, what do you mean longhead? That guy was an asshole. I think I was sleeping. Gen X insult older than that. He was like, he's dead now, so W for me. He was like 60 or 70 at the time. Beavis ass? Yeah, he said something. I don't remember what, it was something like that, but yeah, it was because I was sleeping in his class because his ass was boring as hell. They made us read, I think, Native Son, but we had popcorn reading or something in high school. I'm like, bro, I'm too old for this shit. Call me longhead. He sounds British? No. He was Southern. Very Southern. So he was probably racist. Whatever. I'm glad he's dead. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. I'm sure he was a nice guy. He was a dick to me, but he was nice. I'm sure he was a nice guy. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, we're doing... All right. Back to work.
Back in middle school, a couple of my friends introduced me to DeviantArt after we discovered we all liked an anime called Soul Eater.
Okay.
We ended up having our own little creator group, where we made ox who interacted with each other and made some stories with them all together.
You know what? God bless you for finding people that are your kind. I feel like that'd be a very difficult thing to find. You're already too far gone. No. I mean, if you're into that stuff and you find a group of people who will also indulge in that behavior, that's fine. Good for you. That's cute. Whatever. Go for it. But it could end badly.
After digging through their profiles, I discovered they made some hidden fanfiction.
Uh-oh!
Turns out it was erotic fanfiction, and man, do I wish I would have just thought it was weird and moved on at the time.
What did you do?
Unfortunately, I was inspired.
No.
I made 2 of my own fanfictions.
No way!
It seemed like my friends liked my second one, but I found out they had posted their own reading of it on YouTube.
Oh my God. What? So this is like getting shared around and they know that it's yours? And now they're reading it on YouTube? This is getting out of control so fast. Dude, you gotta leave these people. They're bad. This is toxic.
Luckily, no one at my school found
Thank God
out.
for that.
That was mainly due to the fact that my dad found out about it and confronted me about it after football practice.
Oh my God!
He told me to tell my friends to take down that video and delete the stories I wrote.
W Dad, though. Straight up W Dad. Dude, the fact that because he could have just let that rock and not stepped in and not done anything. He saved your fucking life. You should give him a hug right now.
Luckily, a couple years later, I
Thank God,
realized
dude.
how horribly cringe all of this was and deleted my account.
Good. You got the good ending. God bless you. You should go give your dad a hug and a kiss on the head right now. Just mwah. I love you, Dad. Big ass hug. W, Dad. Straight up. That's amazing. Find the archives. No! No, we're going to leave that shit in the past. I tremble in fear for what the new generation has to live through. Everything living on the internet forever. Not knowing that something is cringe until 5 to 10 years later with hindsight and looking back and saying, fuck, everybody I know saw that. I put my name on that. Everything being archived and kept, dude. Wayback Machine. Good Lord, dude. This could happen to you, Coney. Nope. My most cringe, embarrassing stuff was on AOL, which I don't even know if you can... I don't think there's a way to look that up, find that. Also, my mom was a W mom. She told me to never put my name on the internet. So, thank you, Mom. Never put my real name on the internet. Love that. My mom worked at NSA, so she knew that shit. She knew how weird that shit was, right? And then you did. I didn't want to. It's the price of fame. He's the fucking Patriot Act or whatever. That's the only reason you guys know my name. He's the fucking Batman surveillance or whatever. NASA? No, NSA. She worked at Fort Meade. Yeah. Coney Fed. I didn't work there. I actually thought about getting a job there, but they don't let you take your phone into work at the NSA, which is so fucking cringe. If I couldn't have a desk job without my cell phone, I would jump out a window. I would be so fucking bored. I get why you don't, but like, Jesus Christ, dude. You also can't smoke weed. Well, I mean, that's not really my thing anyway, so I'd be okay without that, so. I'd be clocking out every 30 minutes. Well, you gotta, like, leave the whole building. Okay, back to this story. You have a good dad. Bless him for doing that. And honestly, it sounds like if he got you into football too, you guys have a good relationship. You were in football, but you had other interests like anime or whatever else, right? And he caught you at the right time and he said, hey, take that down. This is a good story. This ended the best way that it could have. Thank God for that. Everybody is cringe in middle school, man. Right? Happens all the time. Just remember to delete it. If you're watching this video right now, you probably have something cringe from middle school. Please delete that now. I know that this audience, some of you guys might be in high school or maybe early college. Just, like, think now and pause this video and go delete it. Like, just do it now. You're going to forget later. Just do it now. I'll be here when you get back. I didn't upload shit. I feel like now well, I don't know. I was going to say, I feel like now as a generation, we're going the other way where people don't want to upload anything, but then there's fucking TikTok. So, whatever. Coney, don't you have a video you did with friends super long ago that you showed to stream? What, the YouTube poop? That shit was funny. That shit was great. That was funny, bro. I stand by that. That shit was it was a Chad Warden and Superman poop that my friend and I made. It was very good. I stand by that. That wasn't cringe at all. Bro, that was ass. Shut up. That shit was funny. I don't know how you show YouTube poops to people now. They have not aged well. Why was You're the Man Now Dog ever funny? YTMNDs? It's weird because, like, I look back at, like, 20s, 30s humor of, like, Three Stooges and, like, doing this and yuck and whatever. I'm like, wow, these people were so stupid for laughing at that. But then I look at YTMND and YouTube Poops and I'm like, oh, I get it. Comedy just, it keeps going forward. And it will never stop. Why TMND was millennial TikTok? That's a really good way to put it. Yeah, you're right. It's a good point. Not all comedy is satire. Why YouTube poop is funny. Is that a... Sounds like an essay title. I want to read that. Nice thesis name. Yeah, I was like thinking about what you said there to try to comprehend it. Just send me the Google Doc. I'll read it.
I was really into modding the Nintendo Wii when I was in middle school.
See, that's a good-ass hobby to have in middle school. Much better than Soul Eater fanfic. Modding Wii's and shit? Dude, you're learning tinkering and technology? Maybe coding? Wicked.
One day I decided to modify a third
Ban
Wii.
that guy. Reggie, my bad, bro. I forgot you were in here.
One day I did.
That's honestly fucking cool. Dude, I've said this a million times. I got into coding and shit. I got my real job because I used to like making custom MySpace CSS and HTML shit. By the way, I have an ad bomb dropping. I thought I had a snoozy, but it's not letting me pop it. Look at this. This is a Bezos moment. It said I had a snoozy coming, but I can't hit the button, which means the ad bomb is about to drop. I did everything I could. My bad, everybody. The ad bomb is dropping right now. I'm about to play the theme song. Wait. I don't think I'm going to get to it in time. Oh, that's tough. I'll try. Guys, if you don't want ads, subscribe right now to the Coney stream. That's right now. Oh, I got to it. Here it comes! Subscribe to the Coney stream, or else you're going to get ads and you're going to miss the rest of the story. I didn't have a snooze come up. I'm so sorry. It said I have one coming, but I didn't. Black Mage Punk, Reester B, thank you. Thanks, everybody, for the subbies. This fucking song. This is so stupid. Is that the LG song or the Samsung song? Cody, when did you partner with LG? So it's the LG song. Okay, good. That is LG. Thank you, Fug France. Yeah, modding your Wii when you're young is so cool. When I was young, I got into emulation. Sorry, Reggie. I got really into emulation, and I used to create MP3s of song rips, and I got so excited for it. I was always obsessed with like medium manipulation, so like Photoshop, Fruity Loops, audio programs, not Audacity, but something like that. So I would rip like Frog's theme from Chrono Trigger, and I came downstairs like gushing to my mom about how cool it was that I could do that. This shit? God damn it. It's Silva Gunner. Keeps getting me every time. I don't even know where the normal one is. They're all remixes. They're all like orchestral remixes. What's the normal one? It's another fucking Silva Gunner. It's another one. This one's... Dude, how the fuck do I escape this? Normal. What do I put in, dude? That's not it, is it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, this one. This one. Dude, when I found out that I could rip this from the Super Nintendo and put it on an MP3 and store that shit in my hard drive, I went fucking crazy. Man. Getting into that shit when you're a kid is so cool. Oh, sorry, I meant to show you. Whoops. I thought that I was showing my screen that whole time, so I tried to show you what I was looking at. My bad. Lee Kaga. That's good. Okay.
One day I decided to modify a third Wii so I could set up another emulator to race Zelda and Metroid NES against my dad and brother. To do the Wii mod, you need a circa 2005 SD card.
Do you really?
I scoured the entire house and eventually found one in an empty checkbox from the bank. I had to use our spinny office chair to climb on top of the computer desk. This box was very well hidden.
Why were we hiding it so much?
I opened the files up to make sure
What's happening
I wasn't
here?
going to lose anything important when formatting since it wasn't mine.
Okay. Alright, what's on the card?
Once I had it, I was horrified to find that it was no fewer than 3 images of my mother posing in black lace lingerie on the couch.
On an SD card. Not saved to the computer in a folder buried in a folder buried in a folder. Who keeps nudes on an SD card? That's what I'm saying. I don't need them to be portable. Why do they need to be portable here? I don't. Only 3 fitting on that? That sounds like a Yo Mama joke. How big was this lady?
I quickly pulled the SD card and returned everything to
50 megabyte image.
I quickly pulled the SD card and returned everything to where it had come from before I could see anything else. It's been more than 10 years, but I will bear this burden to the grave.
Oh my God.
First I have told.
That's a good story. That's a good story. So nobody knows. Damn. Do you tell your parents at some point? Surely at some point you have to tell your parents. Right? No? I think you do at some... No, you can't. No. Well, it might be funny, though. How the hell do you bring that up? I don't know. On vacation? Playing a board game? I go. Hey, you know what's really funny? Guess what happened 8 years ago? I don't. Okay, I don't know how the. Yeah, after many drinks. Yeah, maybe during Yahtzee, Pictionary, something like that. You got to be drunk for that. Fuck the Cards Against Humanity blank card. Dad's hidden SD card. You play it, and everybody's like, what is he playing? And the dad is aware. It's like, yeah. You don't say anything else. You just talk about the images on the SD card. And everybody else could just kind of fill in the blanks. Time to draw it out. There's a way to drop that in tastefully, right? That's funny. Good story. Let's do... Oh, I don't have time for Matthew. Ran out of times. Let's do Tracy. Mike. Let's do Mike.
It's the end of June, and I'm at this...
Mike sounds like a robot. I don't like Mike. I miss Peter, man. Peter was great. Karen? Let's try Karen.
It's the end of June, and I'm at this Christian summer camp.
She sounds like a robot, but it's
11
funny.
years old, having a grand old time.
Great.
It was Boys versus Girls Day. Essentially, the boys did boy activities, such as playing something called Gaga Ball in a muddy arena.
Gaga Ball?
We were having fun. Some kid got a rock in his eye, and it was eventually time to clean up. Instead of heading back to the cabins to shower, the counselors set this giant slip and slide which they put soap on. For context, this slip and slide was like 40 feet in length and was put on
I
this
know there
steep
was a
little
rock
hill.
in that shit.
Unlike my
There's
third
gonna be a
time
rock
on the
on that
slip
shit.
and slide, I give myself a little
no.
running start to gain maximum speed.
Oh, no.
What I didn't realize was a kid who went before me was just sitting at the end of the slip and slide.
Missile drop
I didn't
kick.
think much of it because it was so far away
Okay,
and I thought he would get up and go before I was even close to him.
Yeah.
Well, if that were the case, I wouldn't be writing this tale
How bad
down
was
here.
it?
Instead,
Crack
I
some
crashed
vertebrae?
into him at Mach 10, and he is now crying out in pain. Counselors rush
Actual
over and
Ronnie.
take him away. We don't see him for the rest of the day. The next day, he came back in crutches and a cast. I had broke his fucking leg.
Okay.
I felt awful and helped him out whenever I could. The counselors
How
noticed
fast
and
were
I
you
got
going?
an award for kindest camper at the end of the week.
W. You got an award for that? For being kind? After crippling your fellow campmate? You might have given him lifelong damage. He might have been an athlete if not for you. You fucked it. You're the kindest?
The counselors, however, there is one important detail I forgot to mention.
Yeah.
When the counselors scrambled over to help the kid out, both them and the kid did not see that it was me, and I didn't say anything about it.
Wait.
Additionally, the kid was my bunkmate in the cabin.
No
So for
way.
the whole week and months after, I was just haunted by my own
Nobody
guilt,
knew who did
and
it?
the award was not helping in the slightest.
No way. How do you break a kid's leg and not get... What are the logistics of this? If my leg got broken, I would immediately look and see what did it. How do they not see what the fucking damage is? How did you get away with it? No witnesses at all on a 40-foot slip and slide? That's crazy. Kid was likely in anguish and didn't notice. The kid is screaming at the top of his lungs. How are you sneaking away from this crime scene after breaking a leg and nobody saw it? He was moving too fast. What, you think he slid down, hit the kid's leg, and then kept going? He only broke his leg about halfway down the slide, and then it was Mach 10. Mach 10 pretty fast. A slide by. Holy shit. That's a good story. Although I don't believe that happened. That part at the end.
So for the whole week, and
wait.
I never told a soul about this until today.
Oh my God. I love all the stories tonight that are just like, I've never told anybody this. Nobody's ever heard this story before. I love that this is the spot where people confess their deepest, darkest secrets. That's fantastic. And now thousands of people know. Even more on YouTube, right? These videos usually do like 50,000. 50,000 people now know of your shame. That's great. I hope it makes you feel better. You monster.
Hi, Coney.
Hi.
This is a story that I have never told anyone, but I think it'll be funny for Cringe Confession.
Perfect. I love that.
So I was in secondary school around year 7, 8, so I was either 12 or 11.
Uh-huh.
I had just finished a school day and was the last person to leave the school out of my class.
Okay.
I walked down the stairs to leave my school when I saw some doors. Me being the dumb kid I was, I decided it would look really cool if I tried to kick the door open, because I had seen other older people do it.
Yeah.
I lunged my leg towards the door and nothing happened. All I said was a very audible ow. But it's fine though, right? I was the only person in school. Wrong. Behind me were 2 year 11 kids who has just seen a dumb child try to be cool and kick a door open. They laughed, and not only that, but I knew who they were because they knew my sister. They reminded me about it a couple years later. FCK the door.
Okay. It's a fun little bit of minor cringe. You were just a dumb kid trying to do a cool thing. What a silly moment. Yeah, it's just a dumb kid. That wasn't bad. That's fine. Everybody had a chuckle. This is one you've never told anybody, by the way. All the other ones are like, yeah, I physically assaulted a guy and broke his leg. I've seen my mom naked in black lace lingerie. And yours is just like, I tried to open a door and it didn't move. And people saw it. Okay. I feel like you could have told anybody that story. All right, I get people have different tolerances for embarrassment, I guess. Yeah, big range of stories here. Wait, there was a Halloween story. Which one was it? Oh, the Book of Mormon one was the Halloween story. That's not great. I was hoping the Halloween one would be like a Halloween special, you know, but maybe this Halloween. A lot of submissions are very innocent like this. Really? On a scale, Keen, since you're a mod and you go through all these, at what percentage would you say is like really like fucked up shit that nobody should tell anybody versus just like absolutely innocent, boring, like I liked a girl and she didn't like me? Like what's like the percentage of that? Mod says anyone confessed to a murder. I don't think anybody's confessed to a murder, but somebody did confess to stealing a guy's dog and then not giving it back. 10% and 40%. Okay. So 10% of people are using it as an actual confession booth for horrific crimes. And 40% are just like, I'm a cringe high schooler who doesn't understand social interactions yet. Sure. That was the first Cringe Confessional, yeah. A guy stealing another guy's dog. How many are poop? Oh, dude, a lot. I think last Cringe Confessional, we didn't have a single poop story. I knew that streak wouldn't last forever. No way. Next one is poop. Papa Predicty right now. I doubt it.
So back in 5th grade, I was really into this girl.
Probably not.
She was kinda quiet and didn't really talk to me or my group of friends, but every time we talked it was great.
Okay.
Then one day in the gym I get the bright idea to try to make
it might be.
So I tell her I have a secret for her during an assembly.
It might be.
Me being a giant idiot, decide to abort the plan of just telling her and instead giving her a kiss on the cheek.
Uh-huh.
Except I basically kissed her right in the ear.
Oh,
everyone,
okay.
My friends, her friends, and I think even the teacher saw it, and the entire vicinity had that awkward feeling behind it.
Yeah. This is something that, like, it doesn't sound that bad when you, like, say it out loud, but missing the mark on this means everybody's going to look at you forever. Yeah, you're going to get, that's an undo. It's, It's like going in for a hug and then she pushes back and goes for a handshake or shit. Yeah, it looks weirder. Yeah.
I remember running away like a weirdo.
Okay, guys, I've watched enough. I've hosted enough Cringe Confessionals say running away is always the worst thing you could do. Don't run away anymore. Just don't run away. If you do something embarrassing, just stand there. Maybe own it. Maybe do a little dance or something. Like, be silly and own it. Don't run away. Running away is like the worst thing you can do. Why does everybody want to run away after doing something embarrassing? Actual theater kid take. Yeah, okay. So you want to just do something humiliating and then escape like nobody saw it? Run into the night? Maybe they'll do a little dance. That's what Ashley Simpson did. And that didn't help. That kind of killed her career. I don't know. Do something. Stand there completely motionless. How about that? Stiff as a board. I'm serious. Just stay there awkwardly. Yeah, like the cat. My honest reaction. Just kiss her ear and then just stare into the distance. There's no answer here, man. I'm just trying to help. Reacting. I love that emote so much. I really do. I love that one. What was he even looking at? The right answer is to do it again. What, like hit it for real this time? Like actually get her cheek? I don't know. You already fumbled.
It's not all cringe though.
Oh.
Years after not really talking to her because of sheer embarrassment, we got together right before college and things are looking all right now.
Well, that has nothing to do with the ear kiss, but I guess that's cool. That could have happened regardless if you fucked up the approach, but good for you, I guess. Maybe it was a way in. Like, remember when this silly thing happened? LOL. I don't know. Good ending, I guess. Wait. So you're really into a girl in 5th grade, and you got together right before college. Oh, right before college, like high school. Okay, that's fine. I thought it was in college. I'm like, damn, that's a long time. Jeez. Yeah. But right before college, like high school, you get to grow up close to each other. Another small town story. Love those. Yeah. All my viewers are from bumfuck nowhere. You corn-fed hicks. I'm sorry. That was mean. Iowa story.
Greetings, Coney. This story is a bit on the longer side.
Bro, thinking an alien. Greetings.
Greetings, Coney. This story is a bit on the longer side, but I hope it makes good content. Back in 7th grade, I was crushing hard on this girl for months.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knew, even her.
Uh-huh.
She actually asked me out one day, and I obviously said yes, but later on in the day, my friend confronts me to talk about her. According to him, she was using me to make her ex jealous.
Oh, I bet she doesn't. I bet she really did care about him and she liked him. That's how this story goes. She wouldn't lie, right? She wouldn't do that.
I don't believe him.
Maybe he's into her. I just saw there's something about Mary. This happens in the movie.
I don't believe him.
Yeah, your friend lied to take the girl instead. Yeah.
And for several weeks, things go as smoothly as a 7th grade relationship
Sure, holding
can go.
hands, drawing on each other's arms. That limit reached? Bro, I'm paying $10 a month. I'm doing free voices.
Weeks later, she asks
Oh,
to
that's
meet me
bad.
at our typical...
Oh, that's bad. I'll fix it after this. This story's a robot.
Weeks later, she asks to meet me at our typical
my
spot at the
God.
school. She kisses me out of nowhere,
Uh-huh.
before admitting that she was using me to make her ex jealous.
Man! Your friend was right? Oh, man, that's an undrake. Dude! You gotta listen to the boys. I want you guys to know there's still half of this story left. There are more twists and turns than you can imagine. It's not over yet. Let's give it some time. Hold on. Shout out to the homie, though, for having his back. Well, hold that until the end.
She kisses me out. My friend was right, but since she kissed me and said she wanted to actually start dating,
Oh, no.
I forgive her and we start over.
Lil bro got cheated on. Oh, no. Oh, this is an AWOL story. Oh, no.
2 days later, I'm walking to class with her ex, and I see him texting on his phone.
Oh.
It's her. They are both saying I
Dude,
love you to each other.
No!
She was cheating on me.
No!
She calls me to our meeting spot after school, kisses me, and tells me she's leaving me for him.
Dude, no! Man! Fellas, I regret to inform you this is an AWOL moment. I hate to say it. Just when our content was becoming more diverse and tolerant and accepting, it's an AWOL moment. That's so tough. 7th grade sucks. Oh, no. This isn't cringe, just sad. I agree, Sad Machine 64. But wait, there's more.
She was cheating on me. They lasted 2 weeks. Before breaking up, she tried to get together with me.
Oh my God!
After this, I transferred schools due to personal reasons.
Yeah, this sounds
but
pretty
was so
personal,
shaken
yeah.
up that
I would
did not even
too.
attempt a relationship until I reached college.
That feels a little dramatic, but I get it. I get it. You're in a formative year.
Even when girls I liked
No,
were dropping obvious hints.
Yeah.
The girl even
No, I
tried
get
to
it.
reach
I
out
get
to me
it.
after I left trying to talk to me, but I left her on read in Instagram DMs.
Dude, yeah.
Anyways, moral of the story, if your friend is telling you your crush is using you to make her ex jealous, believe them.
Fuck, man. That's the end of the story. That's the whole thing. Instagram, this is so recent. Yeah, dude. Oh, dude. Believe your friends, I guess. I don't know. I could have gone the other way. The friend could have been trying to break you guys up so he could slide in. I got trust issues, bro. I don't know. I feel so bad for the guy, for real. Fuck, man. That's fucked up. Instagram was during college, I think. Yeah, so a little bit later. Good friend, though. Yeah, very good friend. It's a bad ending. I had a similar story in high school, but not quite as close. I dated a girl for 8 months and then found out she was, like, sending notes or something. This is before text messaging, I think. She was sending, like, you know, sending shit to her ex-boyfriend. But she was kind of annoying, and he was a fucking dweeb, so I didn't feel that bad about it. Like, she was, I don't know how to put it. She was, sending telegrams, sending the mail pigeon. Okay, can we start? I'm trying to tell a story, okay? Can I be old and tell a story without being called old and saying that I'm using pagers and smoke signals and shit? I'm already exhibiting old behavior. You don't have to rub it in. Yeah, he was a dweeb, and she was the kind of, like, I don't know, that annoying high school romantic that loves, like, Mandy Moore movies. You guys aren't going to get this. It's too old for you. Mandy Moore was in a lot of, like, young adult movies about, like, I don't know. What was that one? Yeah, the Mandy Moore Pick Me Girl? No. Hallmark Girl? Yes, that's a good way to put it. Hallmark Girl. Yes. Watches the movies. Feels like whatever relationship is the one that she's not currently in, greener grass on the other side, blah, blah, blah. You get what I... Walk to Remember. That's it. Thank you, Chatter. Yes. Walk to Remember type beat, right? You get what I'm saying. Like one of those high school girls. So I was like, you know, she was just weird, and like I said, her ex-boyfriend was kind of a fucking geek, so I didn't take it personally. I was like, okay, whatever. And then she felt bad for me, and she came and gave me flowers, and I turned her down at one point. So. But I feel like in middle school, I don't know if it's better or worse. I feel like you would get over it faster in middle school, but maybe not. I don't know. You got hallmarked? Do we Giga Frank you? No, I mean, like, it was high school. Who gives a shit? She was annoying. She was very needy in the way that a lot of high school girlfriends are, right? Have to call her 3 times a day, otherwise she gets mad, has to talk to me all the time. You know, just normal girl stuff. Not her fault. Just high school girls are annoying. High school boys are annoying too, just not for the same reasons. Emotions and shit? L. That's real? Yeah, I once went on a vacation to Tennessee, and I had to buy a phone card and call her from a payphone 3 times a day because she would get mad at me if I didn't. Which might translate over from annoying to, like, I don't want to say abusive, but, like, yeah, she was fucking weird. All right, sorry for my stories. This isn't about me.
So there was a Halloween.
Possessive, maybe? Yeah. Oh, wait, I got to turn the voices back on. I'll do it after this.
So there was a Halloween party at my college and I didn't have a costume.
Possessive might be the right word.
However, have a tuxedo.
Cool.
So I went in that instead and said I was Saul Goodman.
He doesn't wear tuxedos. What are you doing? Why did you... Does he ever wear a tuxedo anywhere on the show at any point? It's just a suit. Yeah, I don't think he ever wears a tuxedo. Okay, whatever. Continue.
I did. It was organized by the student body, so naturally there were no drinks. So the party was really shit.
Why are you watching Saul Goodman oh, it's in college. Okay, never mind. I thought it was high school. I was like, I get so annoyed by that. I don't know. Why is Breaking Bad and Saul Goodman and shit like that, Better Call Saul, why is that like in the mainstream meme Discord? You know, oh my God. Holy. Thank you, Ruben Dale, for the 50 drop. Jesus Christ. Dropped a 50 bomb. Oh my god, dude. Thank you so much. Good lord. What for? For what? Just like you, buddy. Thank you so much. Oh my god, that's so nice of you. Thank you for the 50 drop. Holy shit, I'm embarrassed now. He's got a 50 drop during his stream where he talked about peeing a super soaker and pooping in front of Jason Derulo. Yeesh. One spritz? No. Ruben was not here for that. We're going to go ahead and continue on with the story. No more of that. No, I think it's annoying that Zoomers and Gen Alpha shit do Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad memes. You don't know what despair... What? What the fuck? Why do we get 50 of that? Why is that another 50? Thank you, Fug France, for the 50 gifted. What the fuck? For what? Thank you. Majin Obama got one. Majin Obama, show yourself. You've been spotted. I know you're in here. I was watching during ICFC. I watched that yesterday. Rubendale, thanks for the 10 gifties. Holy shit, man. There's a war going on. Fuck me, man. Thank you. I don't need this. Thank you. Just to be clear, I'm very appreciative. The iconic Godoy 5 right in the middle of it. Love that. Thank you, Godoy, for the 5. I'm not going to spritz. It's a sponsored stream. I'm not going to do that. That's not how you consume it. I'm not doing it. You should sub-goal your own pee water gun. What? Thank you, Star Force. Oh, I'll hit the gritty. Hold on. Here we go. I'm doing it. Shit. How is that? Why am I holding up to my mouth without talking? Thank you, Modem. Whoring yourself out for subs, eh, Coney? You don't know the half of it. You better watch yourself if it gets much darker in here. You might be visited by a spirit. A monster may come back to life after 10,000 years. You looked like an old man, but it was good. I'm not doing a real grit. That's as good as you're going to get. Until 4,000 subs. I have to look at YouTube. I have to figure out how to do it. I don't know how to... I'll learn it in my off time, okay? I'll figure it out. My brother watched Breaking Bad when he was 12 because of the memes. I don't get that. If you're a kid, you do... Thank you, E. Compton, for 10 gifties. Thank you. I feel like if you're a kid, you don't get that show because you don't know what real despair is. You don't know, like, human yearning and the triumph of the human spirit. Like, all that shit is important to the show. You have to understand human relationships and suffering and shit, you know? What it's like to not get what you really want. What it means to sacrifice your dream for practicality. That's like Kim's whole arc. You know? Thank you, Blue Tux. Thank you, Ninja Chinchilla, for 10. What the fuck is going on? Yeah. Keep it running? All right, my bad. I'll keep going. My bad. This is what the kids want. Ooh. Ooh. Pretty good, right? To the left, to the right. Gonna hit that shit, man. All right. Can we get back to stories, bro? Come on. Looks like you're using a walker. No, I'm hitting that shit. Okay. Most geriatric gritty imaginable. All right, get back to the stories, okay? So stupid. Kids don't know despair. Gritties. You don't know what it's like to have to give up on your dreams so you can have a place to sleep and some food to eat. Human suffering is just part of the conditions of living. We were born to be unfulfilled. There you go. All right. I'm going back to this shit. I'm done with it. I'm done with this. This is stupid. Bro is rowing a boat. Okay. All right. Stop. This is enough. Enough. Back to the story. Back to the stories. Where were we?
It was organized.
Oh, the Halloween party. Thank you guys for the subs. It's a weird tangent.
It was organized by the student body, so naturally there were no drinks, so the party was really shit.
Uh-huh.
It was late when I got back and I had work the next morning, so I start getting ready for bed. I began to take off my tuxedo, starting with the jacket and vest until I got to the tie.
Uh-huh.
For whatever reason, it became twisted and fucked up around my neck.
Okay.
I tried to loosen it, and it didn't work.
It's a strangle story, yeah.
I start pulling at it at different angles. I try shoving my head through.
Could you cut it? No, it's a tux. You
Keep
can't.
in mind,
it
my
might
roommate
be
is sitting on his bed on
rented
his phone
or something.
and
Okay.
sees me struggling but says nothing.
Uh-huh.
I stood there in front of the mirror for 20 minutes, fiddling with this tie while my
20
roommate,
minutes?
who I had only known for like a month and a half, was trying his best to not watch. Eventually I grabbed a pair of scissors and just chopped the damn thing off my neck.
Uh-huh.
He pretended not to see/notice, but I'm 4 feet from him. He knew, and he most definitely told everyone that I had been bested by a tie.
You were standing looking in the mirror for 20 minutes and he didn't even get up? Hey man, do you need like a knife? Can I do anything for you? Like, I would definitely never trust you to do anything ever again. I would think you were a sim, totally incapable of anything of higher function. Like, I wouldn't let you cook. I wouldn't let you clean. I don't think... I would simply ask for help. How would you ask for help getting a tie off your neck? You're in college. That's silly. I definitely would have shared that around. I definitely would have told everybody that I knew. That's funny. That's funny. He never did anything to help. He was never like, "Hey, man, you good?" I feel like that's more awkward for him to not. That's both of you. You didn't relieve the tension. You didn't say anything. I would have been like, "Damn, this shit's on tight." Make a joke or something, right? It's only been a month. Even still, like, you could both, like, relieve the tension in that room. Not 20 minutes of silence. There are grown men that don't know how to do a tie. Can't relate. And don't say that I don't know how to do it. I do know how to do it. Humming, the fucking French guy humming wouldn't leave me alone about my fucking tie. Dude, he followed me around telling me about my tie. I was like, dude, it's fine. I don't know how they do it in France, but apparently they're very proud of that shit. We all saw that picture. He was begging me to do my tie. You don't understand. I did that for him. Show us. Frenches. Zutolo, your tie. It is how you say merde. I can fix it for you. It will look magnifique. The tie, she is beautiful. No? Hold on. In 2 years, this French accent will catch up with Coney. It better not. Dude, if it becomes socially unacceptable to do a French accent and I get canceled for it, whatever. Good fucking riddance. I don't want to be around you people anyway. I'll be doing French accents till the day I die. This was it. He would not leave me alone about my fucking tie. I had it on and it was fine. Okay? You want to know what actually happened here? I got given this tie when it was still 245 bits. I got given this tie when it was still put together. He gave me basically like a noose. And he said, put this on. I was like, all right, whatever. I guess it's on right. The kick signing would be immediate if the accent is outlawed. If I am not allowed to do a French accent, I'm going on kick tomorrow. Right away. Welcome to Rumble. Okay. We did the tie thing. Okay. Good story. You look young here, but old there. I don't know what it was there, but I did look old. I think it's the hair. The hair makes me look old, dude. Look at this. I just have really long hair now, and I think it looks like shit. I need to get it cut. But, like, especially in certain spots. It's not balding, I think. See? I can't see it. I'm not balding anywhere, bro. Shit is luscious. Just had this bad hairline. I got the Jack Nicholson. But that happens to everybody, all right? You look divorced as hell. I'm happily married. What the fuck? What did I do? What the fuck did I do? I need a haircut. I do need a haircut. Everyone loves to tell Coney what he looks like. That's what I'm saying. Y'all love to say, Coney, you look like this. Coney, you look like that. But you know what they don't like to do is tell Coney what he smells like. That's why I love Scentbird, the sponsor of tonight's stream. Check out Scentbird.com. They send deluxe fragrances right to your door. You can check them out from Versace, Gucci, Prada, Dolce & Gabbana. They send you these things, and they come in these delightful little packages, and it lets you try out different scents before you buy the big-ass bottle. And for a limited time only, if you use code Coney, or click the panel below the stream, or hit ! fragrances, or Scentbird, or cologne, or perfume, or there's a bunch of those. They're all in the title. You could get your first month for only $7.62. Isn't that good? Not to eat, but to smell. Bulgari, Marc Jacobs, Michael Kors, Toka, Balenciaga, all of these fragrances can be yours. Check out Scentbird, and thank you for sponsoring the Coney stream. It's a weird stream tonight. You guys get that feeling? It's a weird night. Feels like a weird stream, yeah. Let's get back to the confessions. We've gotten derailed quite a bit. Yeah, this one's been all over the place. Final Linkaga attempt. Let me look at the... I don't know why that's funny, but I'll pop it. There you go. Go for it. I made this emote. I'm willing to risk the night for it. Hold on. Now we're emoting in chat. Remember, if it's a bad emote, you get banned. All right, that's good. Oh, I don't have privilege. That's good, though. That is good. Imagine this while adding chatters. That's really good. Coney, I've needed this all night. I don't really like this one, but I'll add it. Only because it's big-ass gorilla. While we're at it, I got 2 more. I don't know what this would be used for. This one is so niche, I'm going to add it for baseball nights. Why did I laugh at that? I don't get this. I like laughed at it and then I tried to rationalize it. It's not funny though. Why would this be funny? Yeah, take the night off. I'll see you tomorrow. Or actually Friday. What the hell? What is it? It's a stupid bit. It's just a shoe. Take the night off. Take some laps. Not adding that. What the heck? Oh, it's the same one. Get out of here. Fixed it? That's a good one. I'll give it up. This one, by adding people, will be very funny. LeBron pointing at the chatter. That's good. All right. Back to stories. It's been a while. Bro, we've been off topic for a while. Come on. Let's finish the confessionals, shall we? Oh my God, I have so many windows open. Jesus Christ. How do you make an emote? Where do I even begin? Pirate Photoshop.
Okay, so the summer after I graduated high school, I started seeing this girl.
Okay.
We met on Tinder and hit it off really well.
Cool.
We had gone on several dates and they all went really well.
Mm-hmm.
She ended up asking me on our 4th date to a movie.
Guys, how many dates do you go... This is a serious question. Like, what's normal in the dating world? Because I've been dating the same person for so fucking long. Like, what is a normal amount of dates before you're, like, exclusive? Or whatever? 3? Stop asking. 2, 3, 3, 2 to 3? Okay. Depends how the vibes are. I guess. I don't know what standard is. Mal and I have been together half my life now. Jesus fucking Christ. So, we're going to be at 18 years. Oh my fucking God. That's older than people in chat. My wife and I have been together for 18 years. In December. Fuck. Bro, I know. Yeah. Jesus. God, that's weird. I started dating my new boyfriend after 2 dates, but the vibe was there. Yeah, I mean, if you really like somebody, I'm just wondering what, like, the normal thing is, right? So. My grandparents clear your ass. Stop bringing up your grandparents and how long they've been together. You do that every stream, dude. I get it. They're in love.
She ended up asking me on our 4th date to a movie.
Uh-huh.
We get into the theater, we sit down and just talk while we are waiting for the movie to start.
And then what?
After the movie starts, I start thinking that I really like this girl and would like it to go somewhere, so I build up the courage to make a move and just try to hold her hand.
Wait, you're on the 4th date and you haven't held her hand? What the fuck is this? This is after graduating high school. You're in 4 dates after graduating high school and you haven't... Dude, come on, man. You met on Tinder. Is Tinder not what I think it is? What's Tinder? What do you meet on Tinder for? What the... Oh my God. Dude. Oh man. You haven't held hands until the 4th date and you're scared to do... She clearly likes you, man.
After the movies, I move my hand over hers while her palm is facing down.
Uh-huh.
So I try and slide my hand over and around hers, hoping she will respond and turn her hand around.
Okay.
She does not move at all. So I sit there for somewhere near 20 minutes with the palm of my hand just resting on her knuckles with my fingers half wrapped around her hand. It was the most awkward feeling ever. We get out of the movie and I just don't say anything about it. We both go home and the next day I just get a text that says, "Why did you try to hold my hand, LOL?"
Okay. Never mind, chatter. Never mind. This is not your fault. All is forgiven. All is forgiven. Never mind. It's not on you, bro. Not anymore. That's on her at that point. You're on 4 dates. 4 fucking dates. She asked you on the 4th date. And you try to hold her hand and she hits you with an LOL? Get the fuck out of here. That's ridiculous, man. She asked you out on the 4th date. This isn't your fault. And I can see why you'd be weird about holding her hand, because clearly the vibes had to have been a little weird, right? If she's giving this signal on the 4th date, that's crazy, man. By 4 dates, I assume you'd be kissing. Yeah! I think you would kiss by the 2nd date, right? At least like a peck on the lips or something. I'd give her the night off, bro. She's done. Ridiculous. You know what else is ridiculous? That I gotta play ads. Guys, Prime ads are dropping, and I can't stop them from coming. Jeff told me I gotta play a certain amount every hour, and you know I gotta listen to Jeffy B. So go ahead and drop that Prime right now. Either a Prime, Twitch Prime, or a Tier 1, and you'll get no ads for a whole month. That's right, 30 days, no ads. Subscribe right now. Make some noise if you about the no ad life. Drop that fucking sub right now. Make some noise if you got a Prime in your pocket. Throw it up. Nobody primed? Not one guy primed? Thank you, Toman John. 1 prime. That was not worth 1 prime. Big ass gorilla saved me. You know what, gorilla? Don't save anybody this time. Let them perish in the ad blast. Wow, Coney, you really lost your touch. I don't want to shill too hard. I was very lucky tonight. I got gifted a lot today. Thank you, Samu, for the Prime. Bless up. Thank you so much. I should make Big Ass a gorilla a mod so I can tell him to save 5 people or kill 5 people. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could just let him just absolutely rip somebody limb from limb. Ban a guy. Kill him, gorilla. I will execute. Thank you, E-Sans. Thank you, Hershey SSB. Thank you for the subs. Okay. Back to work. I love the Coney stream, first time viewing. You're an O-sub. Thank you for the 3 months. You subbed to me for 3 months without watching once? I could have been doing anything here. That's irresponsible. I still can't believe this story. Weren't holding her hand by the 4th date? Fuck, dude. I don't know. Maybe dating's different now. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned.
So I was in 5th grade and I was...
Let me turn on... Hold on. I gotta turn on my voices again. I miss the good voices, bro. Hold on. For some reason, I have to, like, keep logging in and out to get it. If I go like this... Go to premium. Go Sharon. Limit reached. Restore license. You'll be asked to log in again. Remember me. Sorry, buddy. I want to hear the song again. Oh no, where'd it go? Okay, no ads now. I just want to hear the song again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is so stupid.
Are you ready?
This is so dumb.
Let's do it. Make the motherfucking noise.
What are they saying? My laundry's done. Oh my god. Isn't this a dishwasher alert? Yeah, we got the LG jingle for the ads on the stream. Thanks to LG for sponsoring the content.
I was around 18.
Oh, this is this was the starter story. This one isn't real. We got voices back. Oh, fuck! When I restored it, it got rid of the thing. I have to do the fucking... I have to inspect element. Oh, no. It only takes a second. It's time to inspect. Oh, wait, I could do it really fast. Never mind. Whoops. That shit was inspected. We're good. We're done. We got it. Sorry, everybody. Okay.
So I was in 5th grade, and I was a
You don't understand. I got a code for this shit to make it work like this. This is a very special stream.
So I was in 5th grade, and I was a pretty shy person. It was Spanish class, and we usually do daily reviews at the start of every lesson.
All right.
The teacher would randomly call on someone to review the topic from the previous lesson.
Cool.
My crush at the time was called on to translate a sentence that the teacher wrote.
Uh-huh.
Mid-sentence she stuttered, and I blurted out, "Do you not know your Spanish, woman?" Everyone just froze and stared at me for .10 whole seconds.
Yeah, no, I can see this happening. It's a weird thing to yell out, but you thought you were being funny and picking on her. I see it. I get it.
She started crying, and
okay,
I was
that's
silent
a little bit
the
too
entire
far.
day.
Oh my God.
She'd never talk to me again. I still think about that moment to this day.
Oh, God, that's bad. That's bad. That poor girl. It's like, this is something that you think is funny in your head, and you think everybody's going to laugh with you, and you think she's going to think it's silly or whatever, and that shit didn't hit. Oh, he cooked her ass. Don't stutter in Spanish class. Nope. Take your sensitive ass back to German. We clowning this motherfucker. Ah, that's sad. That one's tough. That one's pure, too, because everybody's had something like that. No puedo? No puedo. Everybody's had a thing like that you think is funny. I've told my story with the girl that I said should be the ogre. I feel bad. I still think about it. I'm like, wow, I was an asshole. So mean. That girl probably got confidence issues the rest of her life. No, I mean, stuttering in a second language is, whatever, but... Oh, Porky Pig stutter again. Today, Junior.
When I was growing up, I lived in a very white community.
Okay.
It was so white that I wasn't aware
How
of the
white was
existence
it?
of colored people when I was 3. One day on Sunday, my family was late to church, so we had to go to the other service.
How white does your community have to be to not see a black person until you're 3? I feel like that's like... Chatter lived in a sundown town. I'm actually curious, like, because that's like... Even in the whitest towns, you would, like, think you would see somebody at a mall, right? Or something. Fuck, man. Okay.
One day on Sunday, my family was late to church, so we had to go to the other service. One day on Sunday, as a side note, the main church...
hold on. This has parentheses. Parentheses mess up the TTS. I had to fix it.
It was one day, we had 2 services at once. The main one and another for the extra people.
Oh, so this shit is like mad religious. Ah, the picture is coming together now. I'm predicting this chatter lives in the American Southeast. Don't ask me how I do it. Well, probably not the Southeast, actually. It'd probably be the middle, right? Another Mormon? Oops, all Mormons!
We had 2 services at once. The main one and another for the extra people.
Uh-huh.
As a side note, the main church could fit 800 people and would always fill up.
Okay.
But that day we were late was the first time I'd ever been to the other service. The pastor for it happened to people a man of color.
Oh.
Needless to say, the idiot 3-year-old child I was screamed, "That guy looks like a penguin," really loud for all to hear. The worst part is everyone thought it was funny and laughed. So as a child, I never saw anything wrong with it.
The first black guy you ever saw you thought was a penguin. What? What the fuck? You know what's crazy? Nobody in the crowd thought that was racism. Everybody in the crowd is like, wow, he is wearing a black and white suit. LOL? That's silly. Not the skin color. They wouldn't have even gone there. So like they would have thought, dude, the adults didn't even count that as being a race, anything to do with race. They just thought that was a funny observation from the mouths of babes, I guess.
The worst part is everyone thought it was fun. 16 years later, I sit in my room hating myself and everyone in the community who thought that was funny and acceptable. It's my most regrettable moment.
I mean, I think if you're 3 years old, I wouldn't think race had anything to do with that. Right? You were 3. Yeah, don't be upset about that. It's fine. Cut yourself some slack. How could you have known? Right? If you got to be mad at anybody, be mad at your parents for not introducing you to other things. You need more experiences. Right? Looks like a penguin. Maybe he did. You don't know that. You were 3 years old. You probably don't remember it. Maybe the guy looked like a penguin. Had nothing to do with the fact that he was black. Had nothing to do with anything else. Maybe he was just a penguin-looking guy. Don't undo me. Don't undo me. This has nothing to do with race. I have seen white people that look like penguins just as many as black people. There is no race that's a part of this. Am I losing my career in this moment? Is this what's happening? Name one. Colin Farrell. He made a great penguin. Danny DeVito. Great penguins. You look like a penguin. Well, I don't like that. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. That's hurtful. Don't tell me that. I now see the error in my ways. I'm sorry. This is how I lose my... Is there like a slur I don't know about? Is there like a... Should I not be saying that? Is that... I thought it was an animal, bro. My bad. Sorry, everybody. This is so stupid. This is a really dumb bit. Okay. Editor, cut all this. All right.
During quarantine, I made a habit of going on walks daily.
Good.
Giving myself time, get lost in thought, and get some exercise.
Good idea.
About
Hit
a
the
year or
apology,
so
Gritty.
after the start of lockdown. On a typical Wednesday, I went on a walk
That's
like
funny.
normal, but about a half mile down the road, I noticed something.
Okay.
The sun was setting. This was much later than I usually walked.
Mm-hmm.
I then realized that I had already gone on one
Oh.
earlier that day.
Duh.
What was I doing here then? It was like when you walk into a room and have no idea what you came there to do.
Jeez. 25 gifties. Thank you, Rubendale. Thank you so much. You don't have to do that. I am appreciative. Unprompted. I didn't even ask. Thank you. Jeez. Holy shit. Gritty for us, gritty boy. No! I've grittied enough for one stream. Maybe Friday. You're getting banned for 2 weeks, so you could use the extra subs. If I get banned for this, I'm going to be really mad. Not because I got banned, but because I should have got banned for other stuff. This is the least of my worries. Penguin clip resurfacing. The uwu fufu, I still can't believe that happened. I cannot believe that happened to me. That's crazy. Coney hit that ISO speed. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that. For anybody that doesn't know, I shouldn't have read that out loud. Let's move on. You're gonna have people comment and go Penguin years down the road on all your shit. Okay, all right, let's listen to the story, okay? We're in the woods.
I then realized that I had already gone on one earlier that day. What was I doing here then? It was like when you walk into a room and have no idea what you came there to do.
Right.
What would I have gone down my driveway to do on a Wednesday evening? Then it dawned on me and I knew what I had done. I had just walked my trash can a half-mile down the road without realizing. I immediately looked around to see if anyone saw me.
So you're just walking your trash can like it's a pet? You just have it behind you? And you're just autopiloting it, huh?
I immediately looked. Fortunately, they had not as far as I could tell. I then took my trash
you just
can
completely
back home
dissociate
as quickly and as stealthily as possible.
And just pull a trash can with you.
And sane pulling my trash can behind me.
For half an hour.
I don't know if anyone else saw, but my parents were quite perplexed when I came inside.
Bro, quarantine fucked up people's brains, man. I get this. I get it, dude. I understand. That shit kind of fucked with people's ways of being. I don't think I ever did that, but I definitely felt so much more confused during that time because, like, all of our schedules and lives got upended. I feel like I'm not as smart as I was. I still feel, I feel like it didn't quite leave my brain. You know what I mean? I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I lost some of my cognitive function. Actually, though, yeah, unironically, I think it, like, fucked up my brain somehow. But I don't know if it's because I don't know how much of it is from streaming, because I think streaming does, like, fuck up your brain. Maybe not ADHD, but, like, there's something about this interaction where I'm reading chat at the same time as it comes up and, like, I'm responding to the last thing that I saw. There's something about the way that we're interacting right now that fucks, I think, with the human brain, which is why XQC is, like, a husk, which is why there's clearly something going on, and he's, like, a sewer rat man. Like, there's something there, right? Streamer brain is real. But I don't know if it was that or a job thing or COVID. One of those three things hit a switch in my brain. Maybe all three. I don't know. We'll see. I like the idea of bringing your trash can on a walk, though. That's cute. People probably thought you were homeless. Everything you own was in that trash can. If anybody saw you. You said nobody saw you, but probably, I would think. If they did see you, yeah. Just like pulling a shopping cart.
When I was in 8th grade, there was a girl in one of my classes who I sat by and had a crush on.
A lot of crushes tonight.
We started talking, and we decided that we liked each other.
Okay.
We started dating, and about a week and we went to the local mall to hang out with her and some of her friends.
Right.
When it was time for me to go, I said goodbye and was going to leave, but her friend whispered to hug her.
Mm-hmm.
I did, and it was an extremely awkward interaction.
Why?
I walked out of the building, where my parents were picking me up.
A hug!
Little did I know
it's
another
fine.
kid from my school was there, and not only had he witnessed the whole thing, he recorded a video of the hug and posted it on his Snapchat story.
Dude, what
for
a
the whole
piece
school
of
to
shit,
see.
man!
I didn't know until the next day when I arrived at my middle school and immediately was approached by people asking me for hugs. The worst part was that she was more embarrassed than me and ended up breaking things off between us because
what
of
a
all
piece
the
of
jokes
shit,
people were
man!
making. It was worse since I had to sit next to her every day for the rest of the semester in silence.
Social homicide. Yeah, why would you even take a video of that? Dude, it's crazy that you could just do that. Nobody's like, hey, why are you taking a video of this interaction? What if nothing happened and you were just filming? Man, middle school is fucked up. That's all. That's like the theme of this episode. It's just all middle school. It's like 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. These are all horror stories. Kids are ruthless. It's actually just bullying. Yeah. Fuck, man. But how bad was the hug, though? Actually, was it like really funny? Like, would that be on like unusual videos? Was it like so bad that it was very funny? If it was like widespread funny, then never mind. That's silly. It was like a suplex. You think like a belly to belly or like a side suplex, just like go for the hug but come in at the side. Ratio's all wrong. Yeah, maybe America's Funniest. Maybe the video's really funny. Never mind, I take it back. That kid might know talent when he sees it. Trying to win that $100,000 on America's Funniest Home Videos. Send me that Snapchat right now.
On the
I wish I had Peter. Peter's not even in the AI voices. They got rid of Peter entirely, man. Too soon.
On the last day of middle school,
I love
me
this
and
one,
my
though.
friends
I love
skipped
Ryan.
class and planned on leaving early to buy McDonald's.
Cool.
As we approached one of the
Middle school
exits,
again, by
we
the
saw
way.
2 7th graders I had never met before. One of these kids had a plastic bright red popcorn bucket that he seemed proud of, and his friend jokingly threw it at the exit door 15 feet away.
Okay.
I honestly have no idea what happened, but an animalistic urge came over me, and without thinking I sprinted as fast as I could to the plastic popcorn bucket on the floor, and I jumped into the air. As I reached the peak of my arc, I heard the 7th grader behind me scream in pure terror, "My popcorn bucket," before I let out a gladiator scream and slammed both of my feet violently into the ground.
What the fuck is happening in this story? Wait, why are you chasing the popcorn bucket?
Immediately executing the pop.
Wait.
As I reached the peak of my arc, I heard the 7th grader behind me scream in pure terror,
Yeah?
"My popcorn bucket," before I let out a gladiator scream and slammed both of my feet violently into the ground.
What did you...
Immediately executing the popcorn bucket on sight brutally in front of its
Why?
mouth. The worst part was that no one was in the house, and it made one of the loudest echoes I had ever heard.
I can, like, hear the pop on this. Like, the air exploding. Like, it landed head and face down, and I could just hear it just bursting, man. Like a new universe being born. Like a gunshot.
I panicked, ran out the door, abandoning my friends behind me, and I cried
What
to
the
myself
fuck?
on my walk home. However, this story at least has a happy ending. My friends came to my house after, and we still got McDonald's.
That's nice, but are you okay? Are you like a wolf man? What the fuck is this? Why did you run up and crush his thing? What kind of animal instinct is that? Dude went feral. He just ran up, smashed it, and then ran out of the room. What an asshole. Why were you crying? Is this a real story? Dog person behavior. I'm saying, dude, this is like some werewolf shit. Get checked. Get some rabies shots or something, dude. Why did you like the bucket so much? Hold on. Tonight is weird. Let me look for it. Red popcorn bucket. Like this? That? It has to be a plastic one. I'm trying to, like, make sense of this. Like, what did it look like? Probably this one. Chatter, please follow up with me. I need to see what this was. Why did it mean so much to him? And why did you crush it? Maybe I would understand if you would send me a little bit more info. Has anyone ever followed up? Yes. I had a story a long time ago about, I don't know if it was a married couple or an engaged couple or something, but they met through some really embarrassing circumstance. They sent me a picture of both of them. Still together. We've had a couple. Somebody sent me, I think, an Imgur link for a note once or something. We've had a couple follow-ups. The Final Fantasy 14 couple? Maybe. I think that was it, actually, yeah. We've had a couple. He crushed the popcorn bucket and then cry about it. This is stupid.
By your late teens, I imagine it's normal for you to bring home a partner, or at least mention a crush or something to your parents.
Of course.
But when I was 16, I generally kept to my all-male group of friends, which I guess concerned my dad. We'd had conversations about girls in the past, but I suppose perhaps I didn't seem interested
moment?
enough.
Do you think you were gay?
Anyway, before my 17th birthday, my family was doing our tradition of picking out a cake for me at our local grocery store. When I settled on a cake, we went up to the bakery to get it ordered.
Cake, you think?
The baker on duty was a young lady that appeared to be my age.
Ooh!
Everything was going smoothly. My dad ordered the cake, and we were about to leave when my dad did the unspeakable.
Dad is gonna pop his Riz, bro. Real Riz coming out from Dad here. Here we go. What is he gonna do?
He asked the baker if she would give me her
Holy W Riz. Can my son go out with you? You look pretty and about his age. Can I have your number to give to my son? He is terribly lonely. He's never even been on a date before. Give him your number. Wouldn't you like to be his first?
She looked like a deer in headlights, and the first thought that came to my mind was, I hope she doesn't think I put him up to this.
Oh, dude, absolutely. She's like, oh, this guy's really shy. He really made his dad do that? Oh. His ass is going to run away. Okay, I said don't run away earlier. Now's when you run away. This is the part where you run away, and you hope you never see her again.
After racking my brain for words to say, I just decided to walk away quickly.
You should have ran. Walking was not fast enough. You should have sprinted.
As I was walking away, my dad probably realized how it sounded and said, just as a friend, he doesn't have any female friends.
That's so much worse. That's actively worse. You're not pretty and he wouldn't be interested in you. He's just looking for friends, by the way. That's so much more pathetic.
And my walk turned into a sprint.
We got there. All right, we made it. There it is. Now we're booking it. Yeah.
I waited outside by the car for them to finish their business inside.
Finish their business?
Many years later,
transaction?
My siblings still ask me if I remember it because the whole experience felt unreal.
Dude, what a fucked up dad. That's awful. Can't even do it in private. Can't even, like, the dad had to have been trying to embarrass you, right? Can't even do it, like, you know, when your son has left to be like, hey, do you think he's cute? If not, it's okay. Not that you should do that anyway. But did dad get the number, though? We don't know. Apparently, they finished their business or whatever the hell that meant. So maybe. I'm going to go ahead and assume since there was no follow-up, that was the end of the interaction, though. Dad Rizzoli going to Max. Bro is overclocking his Rizziter. I don't get it anymore, man. I don't. Things are different now. Coney, if you ever had a son, do you think you'd ever do this? Obviously not. That's stupid. At least not where he could hear me in earshot. This is a disaster.
I would like to preface this story with the fact that I got no sleep before this event because we had to leave for the bus at 3 a.m.
Sure, so we're a little delirious.
The 8th grade class I was in was having its big end-of-the-year field trip around the state. We had already made a few stops before going to lunch at a special diner.
Okay.
The diner had a singer who would interact with the audience and sit on the boys' laps, and it was funny watching them get flustered. While this was going on, it was time for our table to order food.
Okay.
I looked at the menu for a second, said, I would like to order Freddy's Rough and Tough Burger. What the heck are you talking about? The waiter replied. Freddy's Rough and Tough Burger? My friend chimed in, dude. Just order a cheeseburger with bacon. No, it says Freddy's Rough and Tough Burger. Sir, I'm gonna need you to say what you want on your burger, or I will just move on to the next person.
Demanding Freddy's Rough and Tough Burger? Like it's a drink at a bar? Oh, you know, the Freddy's Rough and Tough. Come on.
At this point has made up its mind to repeat the name of the burger over and over again in a commanding fashion as some sort of coping mechanism for the fact that the person waiting at our table didn't know the names of each of the burgers.
Freddy's Rough and Tough Burgers. Freddy's Rough and Tough Burger. I am a rough and tough boy and I want my rough and tough burger. Rough and tough.
The music has stopped. Everyone is looking at me with shocked expressions as I mindlessly repeat myself.
Is this like the end scene in The Aviator? Like when he's like talking into the mirror? Hold on. Have you guys ever seen the end of The Aviator? It's a really sad movie, right? Because at the end of the movie, he just keeps repeating the same line into the mirror over and over, and he can't stop. He starts crying. I'm just imagining having like a fucking breakdown over Freddy's Rough and Tough Burger. Oh, that's good. Freddy's Rough and Tough Burger. Freddy's Rough and Tough Burger. Everything in the place stops. Let me talk to Freddy. The music stops. Everybody in the restaurant is turning around now. I have to know the resolution. Why did we think it was called that?
The music has stopped. Everyone is looking
What
at
were
me
we
with
talking
shocked
about?
expressions as I mindlessly repeat myself. My friend ended up having to order for me as existential dread washed over my non-functioning brain.
What were we talking
Looking
about?
back on it, I still can't believe I was that out of it.
That's it. We don't even know what the fuck he was talking about. What the fuck is Freddy's Rough and Tough Burger? Zero results on Google. I don't know what, like nothing's ever. What do we? What the fuck were we talking about? ARG burger? I'm genuinely curious. Where did you even get that phrase? Bro, you're being just like them now. I want to know what was on Freddy's Rough and Tough Burger. It was a burger with bacon. Where's Freddy? We've all made it real by Googling it right now. Yeah, if you search for it now, it'll be like other people searched. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this shit, bro. I want the Freddy burger. You know what's crazy? I wish if I was a more popular streamer, if I was like bigger, I would love to just call things, like just make that a normal thing. Because now I'm going to call things Freddy's Rough and Tough Burger, but nobody's going to know what the fuck that means. And if I explain it was on Cringe Confessional, nobody's going to get it. I just want to call, I like Freddy's Rough and Tough Burger. That's fun. He literally said it was the name of the burger on the menu. But it couldn't have been because they didn't know what he was talking about. Why would they be so confused? There's a Rooty Tooty Fresh and Fruity, and if you could just say, give me the normal thing at IHOP, but if you say what it is, then obviously they're going to get you that. Why didn't he just hold up the menu? Freddy's Rough and Tough. This is too long to stay on this story. This is a weird story.
This was such a long time ago, so I can't remember all the details. But during drama class in high school, everyone was put into groups of 4, and in 30 minutes each group had to come up with their own performance based on a theme we were given. We then at the end sat down to look at each other's plays and give our thoughts on them out loud.
Right.
Eventually the teacher asked me to give my thoughts on a performance I just watched. I have absolute no idea what demon possessed me to say what I was about to say.
Tough burger.
Especially considering I didn't dislike the people who did the play. But because I was so nervous I said I can't think of anything good about it. Just thought it was boring and uninteresting.
Giga Chad.
Well, my analysis was bang on the money. Was definitely not the call and very uncomfortable for everyone
Just
in
said
the room.
that shit sucked and you shouldn't have made it.
The teacher then said, how about your group goes and performs next to them?
Oh no.
Again with my group not very happy with me after talking shit
Yeah.
and giving off the impression our performance would have been better. It wasn't. While no one said can't think of anything good about it. Kind of boring. They were definitely considering it.
Yeah, but what if you killed it, bro? What if you were like really good? What if your performance was crazy and they were like, damn, that guy was right. That shit was kind of boring. He did way better. You should have popped off on that shit. Honestly, being mean randomly when you're in like high school. What is this, high school? Drama class in high school. Yeah, being mean randomly is like just like a speech check. You do it sometimes just to try to like be, you know, add some depth to your character. Maybe keep people on their toes, right? I'm mean now. I'm different. I'm confident. Look at what I'm doing. It's a charisma roll, yeah. But you got to make sure you're doing it right. They got a Freddy's
hockey coach was
They got a Freddy's famous original double patty melt at Freddy's frozen custard and steak burgers. That's not rough and tough.
My junior hockey coach was filled with tenets. Some were cliche, like the dick.
For half a year, I just tried being mean for no reason. Seriously, I'm not kidding. In high school, you're trying to figure out your identity, so you just try shit. I'm going to be an asshole for 6 months. Let's see what happens. Oh, that felt bad. And then you just stop. It's an identity thing, man. I didn't do that, actually. Well, you're going to have a midlife crisis and be a complete prick.
Some were cliche.
Just wait till you turn 40.
Some were cliche, like the day someone stops criticizing you is the day you're in trouble, or the two things you don't give up on are your family and your back check.
Mm-hmm.
But the one that stuck out to me the most was as a coach. If I get a phone call asking about a player, the worst thing I can say is, oh, him. He's a great kid. Because that means he's talentless.
Okay.
This was my favorite one. Because it's funny.
Uh-huh.
What poor sap has no redeemable qualities as an athlete.
Right.
So you can imagine how I felt when I got cut from my college baseball team years later and the baseball coach, to console me, told me that if any other school calls interested in you, the first thing I'll tell them is he's a really great kid.
That's fun. Your coach accidentally roasted you. That's kind of fucked up. I think your coach knew. He planted that seed in your mind and he kind of activated it later. It's like Whiplash, right? He told you that you suck and you have no redeemable qualities, and then he's like, you know, but I'll never say that to you. And then a few years later, you sort of proved it to be true. Yeah. He was motivating you. That's what he wanted. That's funny. Hey, clearly it worked. If you still remember it, right? I bet he doesn't remember anything about that engagement. He knows nothing about that interaction. He's never thought about it again past him talking to you. Meanwhile, you're still remembering it and you're sending it to me anonymously. Use that as fuel. It's a big deal. Literally just watched a clip from that a minute ago. Nope, that was The Aviator, not the same movie. I watched The Aviator, Howard Hughes. Not Whiplash.
When I was a sophomore in college.
I'm still laughing over Freddy's Rough and Tough Burger. No, as in I did separately on YouTube. No, I did The Aviator. We did that together. That was like 5 minutes ago. Remember? We all did that.
When I was a sophomore in college, I was
so stupid.
When I was a sophomore in college, I was seeing this girl for about 3 months.
Yeah?
She was a friend in my degree program who I saw every day for a class before our relationship evolved to something more, but still casual and respectful.
Yeah.
One day her and her best friend, who also lived in her very nice apartment complex, threw a holiday-themed party.
Right.
I drove over, parked in my normal parking spot and enjoyed the party.
Mm-hmm.
There I met her best friend's ex-boyfriend, who was dressed as Cupid, and we hit it off.
You're AWOLing in 40 seconds? You think so?
There, I noticed that he's of a very similar build to me.
Uh-oh!
Tall with long brown hair and blue eyes. Later into the evening, after many drinks, this girl and I escaped to her separate apartment and do as drunk college students
Oh no, 25
do.
seconds left.
About 5-10 minutes into our activity, she looks into my eyes and calls me by her best friend's ex-boyfriend's
you guys
name.
are right, but not good on the timing.
Hoping to just continue, but she notices immediately and gets incredibly embarrassed.
Oh no, man.
After stopping, the drinks immediately go to my head. I excuse myself to her restroom and immediately regurgitate everything in my stomach.
Oh, this is like a college party movie vibe here. Everything's going wrong at once. This is the montage moment where they're playing Sum 41.
I return to her bedroom and pass out until
okay.
about 4:30 a.m.
Super
when
bad
I
moment,
wake up
yeah.
and decide to leave. I had left my shirt in her room and my cell phone was at 1%. When I arrive in the parking garage, I notice my car.
Two chatters both came to the same conclusion that this is a montage of In Too Deep by Sum 41. That's right there. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above my head. That guitar solo actually went crazy. Love that one.
When I arrive in the parking garage, I notice my car is not where I parked it. I had been towed, and after attempting to open my phone to
what
call
a
her
fucked
or
up
rent
day.
an electric scooter to get home, my phone dies. I proceed to walk of shame
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
45 minutes back to my apartment at 4:30 in the morning. I had never felt so low in my life, but now I can look back and laugh.
I guess.
She would later apologize profusely and pay to get
That's
my
nice.
car from the towing place.
That's very nice
We
of her
are
to
still
do. Okay.
friends to this day.
That's good. I'm glad it all worked out. That's a fucked up evening. I don't know if it's cringe, really. I wouldn't call that cringe. That's just like the worst night of your life, right? Actually, is it even? Still got to, hook up. It's cringe? Is it? It's not really his fault, right? He was hooking up with somebody. She called him by the wrong name. He went to go throw up, tried to go get his car. His car got towed, tried to get a scooter. Scooter didn't work. I don't know. That's bottom 5 nights. Yeah. I feel like that's on a short list of the worst nights of your life. That's not number 1, and I don't think it's cringe. This chatter got story of Jobed. Maybe it was a test from God. You'll know when you die.
My dad never taught me how to shave and I was too afraid to buy disposable razors because I might cut myself and look dumb.
Okay.
But my face started to get patchy and I couldn't avoid the problem anymore. I'd seen my dad shave with an electric razor, so I waited for him to go on a business trip. And snuck into his bathroom only to find that he took the electric razor with him.
Oh, thank God for that. I thought we were going to talk about it was like a crime scene. This person didn't know what they did. It's like a fire hydrant cutting up their face. Could look like the Joker.
However, I did find a second electric razor in the cabinet under the sink.
Oh my God.
So I shaved my face perfectly smooth and continued to do so every week for the next few months.
Oh, no. Manscaped moment. Yeah, this stream is sponsored by Manscaped. Oh, bro had the lawnmower.
So I shaved one day. My dad caught me shaving, and I saw a look of horror come over his face.
What kind of look of horror? Like this one? Like this one? Is this where the chat goes during the maybe over here? Like this one here? That one? Guys, do the awares. Pop an aware. This is audience participation. Like that one? Right there? Not me. Okay, yeah. Why was he scared?
One day my dad, he asked me if I knew what that razor was for. I said for shaving. He responded, yes, but not for your face. He told me to keep it and that he would buy a new one. I looked up the razor online and found it was for shaving your undercarriage.
Oh my God, it was Manscaped. Holy shit.
Chat, I used my dad's cock and balls shaver
Don't
on
say
my
that.
face
Don't
every
say
week
that.
for months
Don't
without even
say
knowing.
that.
It's been a decade and we have never spoken about it, but I'll never forget that look on his face.
Oh my God. Why did he type that shit out? I can't believe he typed that out with his keyboard. I hope he didn't. I hope he typed them out all individually in Google and copy and pasted it so he didn't have to type that whole sentence. Oh, his ass dictated. That's worse. If he said it. You know what's crazy? Manscaped. I assume this is Manscaped. I mean, they make body trimmers, but like Manscaped was the first one, and I know this because I was looking for a body trimmer that wasn't Manscaped because it feels so juvenile. And they all say like body trimmers. They're not specialized for that area. But Manscaped is so fucking brazen about it. Their logo is testicles. Their logo is balls. Like it's on the shaver. It's on the thing. If you look at the thing, there are balls on it. Coney, I use the same one for both up and down. It doesn't matter. Just clean it. Balls on face. I get what you're saying. I get it. I do. But I think there's a difference, too, when it's you and when it's your dad, right? Let's not. I think you are woefully forgetting the fact this is a different guy, all right? It's a different dude. Shaving having your father's balls on your face. Yeah, that's different. That's a little. Oh, it really is balls on there, huh? Yeah, that wasn't a joke. Their whole logo is just testicles. I've done Manscaped things before, and they really want to push this bald shit. And it's kind of humiliating. I'm like, dude, can I be a little bit more highbrow than this? I'll be enjoying an episode of Triple KO, and Jay Wong will jump into an innuendo-filled rant about how unkempt I am. No thanks. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the Manscaped things. I mean, I have a couple Manscaped because I've done some stuff with them, and you know, I have a couple other things that they've worked for me, but I don't want to hear about it from my content creators. You know what I'm saying? So, highbrow, Mr. Rough and Tough Burger Man. No, I would think that I'm pretty sophisticated. I think my sense of humor is pretty, elevated. It's just it can be appreciated by the masses, right? Comedy plebs. But I think there's levels to it, you know? Roll out the Charles Cam. Brother, I would if I could. If I had a button to hit that right now.
So, this was back when I was a second grader, and back then, I loved cartoons, especially Cartoon Network.
Who didn't?
One of my favorites was Total Drama Island, which was this parody of reality TV game show.
I don't know how anybody liked that show. I wasn't the right age demo, but I watched a little bit of it. I was like, dude, this fucking blows. Maybe I'm just getting old.
It also had a bunch of teen romance stuff, which lead me to learning the phrase "let's make out." Now, I didn't know what it meant at the time. All I knew it was is that you do it with a girl.
Okay.
Being a kid, I just assumed it meant play. So the next day at my after-school daycare, I went up to a girl on the playground, and I said, "Hey, you wanna make out?" She freaks out and gets her mom, who works at the daycare.
Oh!
I get put in timeout for the rest of the day at the daycare. I get grounded by my mom, and until 5th grade,
holy shit!
I wasn't allowed to watch inappropriate shows, which is funny, because she still let me watch WWE.
Well, that was PG at the time. Yeah, if you were watching during Total Drama Island, that's when, like, Cena was winning everything. That was appropriate. The Cena days were different, bro. You were fine then. Yeah, that was after all the Attitude Era shit. You're fine. Dude, if her mom didn't work at the daycare, you could just explain it as a funny little, oops, I didn't know what that meant. But the fact that her mom worked there is, you got a very unlucky role. Of all the people you could have said that to, why did it have to be her? John Cena would say racist shit? Did he? I remember when he compromised Osama bin Laden to a permanent end. And I remember Vince saying the N-word. Yeah. Triple H said some racist shit one time. Yeah, that was during the angle with Book, right? I've seen that, but I remember that, yeah. To Eddie Guerrero? Was that Cena? I know JBL had a racist angle with Guerrero. I didn't know if he did. Please, Coney, just say the N-word one time. There are plenty of other creators you can get that from. There are so many other people on the internet who would gladly fulfill that request. That's what I'm saying. It is, hey, I have my boundaries, okay? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. So stupid.
Because thanks for listening, Coney.
You're welcome. Thanks for writing in, chatter. God bless you. Thank you for taking a stand, Coney. Well, I think somebody needs to. If nobody else will, I'll be the one. I'm brave enough. Uh-oh! I hate to do it!
4, 3, 2, 1!
You know I hate to do it, but the ads are dropping right now. The ads are coming hot and heavy, fast and furious. Here come the ads, and if you don't want the ads, subscribe with Twitch Prime. Tier 1 or Twitch Prime, you get no ads. Otherwise, you're going to get 3 minutes, maybe even more. Sometimes people only get one ad, 30 seconds, 15 seconds, I don't know. But you should subscribe, because I'm dropping the ad bomb on you right now. With no survivors! I really wish I could hit the button to start the ad so I could hit it at the right time so I could, like, punchline it, but they expect one of us in the ads, brother. They expect one of us to watch the ads. That's a fun bit. If you don't subscribe, you get dropped out of the plane. That's what it is. That's a big ad break for you. Oh, it's so stupid. Oh, this is dumb. We need I Survived the Ad Bomb shirts. Oh, I like that. I like that, actually. Just like a theme park ride. Make the ad bomb like a structure. That's fun. I don't know when you would wear that. We would have to make it look good, but there's something funny there.
Our story begins a few years.
Sonics vs. Spargo and Coinbox. Give that guy the night off. Several nights off, even. Let's talk about Coinbox. Hit the bricks. Coney, I tried to say hi to you at Evo, but when I walked up, you hit me and spat on me. Oh, you're that fucking guy. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you weren't supposed to make eye contact with me like that. I thought my bodyguards told you that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, dude, so you saw that? I don't know why. Like, I had, like, a crowd around me. I don't know why you thought you could walk past my bodyguards, but that was kind of weird. My bad? Yeah, whatever. Just don't do it again. That's your one strike. You come up next time, you're getting tased. Deploy the gorilla. I would kill to have a gorilla with me at an event. Walking around with me. Cannot tell if this is a bit. What do you mean? That would be so scary. I would love a gorilla at an event. A trained gorilla. You'd be a gorilla. Give him the night off. What does that even mean? Okay. It's late. I'm getting very silly.
Our story begins a few years ago one day in the 4th grade. We had just gotten our computers, and the teacher said that we could use them to listen to music while writing essays and whatnot, provided we use headphones.
Okay.
At the time I was really into Queen and would listen to them all the time.
Of course you were.
So, I put on Bohemian Rhapsody and began listening.
Dude,
After
this
a
kid
while,
sucks.
I started hearing people laughing all around me and I was confused.
4th grade? We're listening to Bohemian Rhapsody in the 4th grade? All right.
No one would answer, and eventually the teacher came over and whispered in my ear that I had been screaming the lyrics to the song. Apparently pretty loudly, too, because the next day when I came into school, almost every kid was singing that song mockingly at me, even ones in different rooms at the time of the cringe. I do not associate with any of them now that I moved 5 states over, but I still hate that memory, ergo that song.
Chatter, I don't believe you. This is the fakest story we've ever had on Cringe Confessional. Coney, believe me, I have a cousin who's like that. No, I don't believe you either. Now I think you're both lying. There's not a fucking... You didn't plug in your headphones and sing Bohemian Rhapsody at the top of your lungs in a class at school in 4th grade. Coney, believe me, this happened to my buddy Eric. So it's you? Give that guy the night off. RP Dak, I'll see you on Friday. Fake ass. So stupid. Who else is in on this, huh? Who else wants to have the night off? Any of you guys want to clock out? We'll see you guys Friday. It's the childhood autism, I believe it. I don't. Well, no. Dumb story. Thank you, Kabeji. Coney, can you wish my friend a happy birthday? Their name is Jack. No, you know what? I'm going to need a couple gifties for that. Damn, a tier 2? Never mind. Hey, Jacques. Jacques. So stupid. Jacques. Wait, you said he's French and his name is Jack? You couldn't even say Jacques? Jacques. Jacques Haas. How do you do that? How do you say Jack Haas but with no H? Jacques. Oh. I know what you want, but it's hard to do. It's hard to do. Whatever. Okay. Stupid. Just say jackass. Oh my God. I can't give you what you want.
Allow me to set the scene for you.
Please do.
I am a second-year law student participating in a weekly meeting for a class that teaches techniques to persuade juries and learn the ropes of an actual trial.
Right.
At these weekly meetings, esteemed judges and attorneys from the community, some alumni, some not, make time out of their busy schedule to judge us and give feedback so that we may become competent lawyers.
Sure.
Now, I am in this class with some of my friends, and this particular evening the guest judge had not arrived on time. My friend takes this time to go to the bathroom while I hatch a mischievous little bit. I peer through the glass on the door to the classroom and wait to see him round the corner, and when he does I will simply wait behind the door to give him a fright.
What sort of devilish caprice is this?
I peer through the glass on delightfully devilish indeed. Sure enough, I spot my jolly fellow approach the door and quickly assume the position.
Okay.
The moment is upon us, and as I see the door creak open, I, in full suit and tie, jump out and practically scream ooga booga booga. It takes a full second to realize I am not startling M friend, but in fact the guest judge who had happened to run into my friend on the way back. A well-respected member of the legal community was just greeted by some weirdo attempting his best Eustace Bag impression.
I was going to say, like the old guy from Courage. That's what you do with the big mask. That's what we're doing.
I turned incredibly pale and tried to play it off like I actually meant to do that and not that I had made some mistake.
Oh, it's just, it's a custom thing here. We like to have fun. We do that to everybody in this place. Right, guys? Ooga booga booga, right, everybody? Just like everybody.
He said nothing before walking to the
Oh,
podium.
God.
Sure enough, now in some circle of the legal community in my area, there are prominent attorneys and possibly judges that know my name is the guy that screamed Ooga Booga at the guest.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty good. Hey, your mischievous ploy worked out, I guess, right? Just not on your intended target. Honestly, that's a good way to get remembered, though. They'll remember you forever. And if you have a big breakout, maybe you can make that kind of your thing, right? You have a fun gimmick in the courtroom. Adult cringe, it's 10 times harder. Yeah, that one's way worse. Everything else is like 7th grade, 6th grade, middle school. This is an adult with like ostensibly a career and ambition and a life goal. Like a path forward, you know what I mean? Fuck me, man. Stupid judge. It made me look bad. That's fun. Hey, Coney, I have work in the morning. Any chance I could have the night off? You know what? Just for you. Go ahead and clock out. In fact, everybody clock out, because that's it for Cringe Confessional for tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was a fun evening. Did you guys have a good time? A lot of non-cringe tonight, actually. One more? No, it's all over. Honestly, there was a lot of stuff that didn't need to be in here. A lot of totally normal interactions. You guys aren't as cringe as you think. You're totally fine. The stuff that you think about, nobody else even remembers. But that's it for tonight. Let's say goodbye to... Hold on. I'm going to let chat say goodbye to YouTube. This is the only time you guys get to interact. Hold on. There they are. All right, say goodbye, everybody. Say goodbye to YouTube. Look how nice they are. Don't you want to come see these people? Come to the stream, twitch.tv/Coney. Say hi to all your friends. They're in the other dimension. They're on the other side of this mirror, this black mirror, like the show. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. We do this once a month. Maybe you'll see another one in a month. Maybe not. Maybe this is the last one ever. I don't know. I have a lot of backlog to get through, actually. This was like October, November of last year. There's a lot more left to do. YouTube smells? You guys don't like YouTube? Well, you know what? If YouTube smells, then I have the perfect solution. Fellas, tonight's stream was sponsored by Scentbird. That's right, Scentbird. A site where you can have deluxe fragrances sent right to your door from Versace, Gucci, Prada, Dolce & Gabbana, Burberry, Tom Ford, all kinds of great deluxe brands. And you can try them before you buy them. Get started with a scent quiz to find out your exact flavor. Check out Scentbird at Check out Scentbird at scentbird.com to find out what exactly you want to smell like. It's sensational. And just like that Cheddar said earlier, it just makes sense. They just make sense. Scentbird. Scentbird.com. CTA Demon. It's been a rough night. Tonight was very weird. I was weird tonight. This is a strange evening of streaming. Awful. It's really bad. It's really got awful. Hey, check below I forgot to say, check below the stream to get a bunch off your order. Check this out. You can see $7.62 a month to start with my code Coney, or click on the banner below the stream. Check it out. All right? Freddy's Rough and Tough Burger. Okay. Weird energy tonight. Sometimes the streams are a bit foolish. All right, I'll see you guys on Friday. Oh, somebody donate. Oh, there it is. What do I have to do to get Late Night Chill Roller Champion streams back? A lot. They paid me a lot. Like a lot. You're going to have to pay me a lot. I miss Brazilla and Kevin. The goats. All right, I'll see you guys Friday. Bomb Rush and some other stuff. Goodbye.